we're going live, baby. We are going live. Oh, dearie me. I am excited, and we are on. Hey, guys, how you going? Today on BKRmy Sport. Woo! Dearie me. George Kambosos Jr. Here we go. This is for the unified lightweight world titles. First in Australia's history, and also first in a very long time. I think 1990 was the last time that happened, but gee whiz, it is going to be an exciting time here on the channel today. We've got a lot of good fights coming up here. Obviously, the main one will be up quite a while later, probably like 1 o'clock, 1:30 or so. We've got plenty of undercard action here to come as well. But yeah, obviously, guys, George Kambosos Jr., the Australian, going up against Devin Haney. Both of them are obviously undefeated. With Devin Haney, I think he's 27-0 right now. Let me just scroll up here and just make sure this one, I think he's 27-0. Let me make sure this one, I can't really find it right now. I'm pretty certain he's 27-0 and Kambosos is definitely 20-0. Yeah, Kambosos is 20-0, and we've got the 27-0 Devin Haney. But look, honestly, I really feel like it's going to be a good day here for George Kambosos, the Australian in Melbourne. Obviously, up and at him. People are really getting behind him in our country right now. And obviously, we've got the Greek nation as well. We've got the Greeks getting around him. We've got Europe getting around him. Everyone's getting around him because obviously Devin Haney is an American. But down there in Melbourne, it's exciting. So let's go through the fight card here, guys. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new. We are going to be here all day today. We're going to be here all day. After these fights, we do also have the Sydney Roosters and Canberra Raiders game that we will be streaming as well. But, so, we've had in the welterweight division, Yoel and Moloney, who looks actually pretty good, against Ken Aiken. He defeated by unanimous decision, 39-37 times 2, and then a 40-36. The women's super flyweight, there was Taylor Robertson defeating Sarah Higginson by unanimous decision, which was 50-45 times 3. In the super welterweight right now, we have Terry Nicholas versus Lachlan Higgins. I haven't actually been watching too much of this fight. We're getting ready for this stream, obviously, but that's currently on now. And then we've still got 2 more undercards to go here as well, with the super featherweight being Hussein Fayed versus Pom Thanawat Fetkum in 4 rounds. Then there's another super welterweight fight, which is Isaiah Sete versus Luke Gersbeck with 4-rounder. And then we get into the main card, which is David Nyika versus Karim Maatalla. 4 or 6 rounds at cruiserweight. I don't know why it says 4 or 6 rounds at cruiserweight. I'd like them to know, but obviously they don't. Then we've got Hemi Ahio versus Christian Tsoye. 8 rounds at heavyweight there. Junior Fa versus Lucas Browne. Obviously, a lot of you youngins out there would know Lucas Browne from his Gallon fight. But obviously, Lucas Browne has had a very successful history in the sport as well. But that's 10 rounds at heavyweight. Jason Moloney, that's a big one, versus Aston Palicte, 10 rounds at bantamweight. Look, I'm looking forward to that one. Jason Moloney, really good fighter in Australia. And then we do get the main one, which is George Kambosos Jr. versus Devin Haney, which is 12 rounds for the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, and the Ring lightweight world titles. The first time to unify all the belts since 1990. It's going to be absolutely incredible. If the Australian can get it, obviously, we saw what happened last time with Lopez, where it came out of nowhere, man. You know, obviously we back in our boy, we support our nation, we support the guy that represents Australia, but a lot of people didn't believe in him. A lot of people didn't understand kind of what Kambosos, what kind of ability that Kambosos does possess. And then when he obviously did take on Teofimo Lopez there, he knocked him down that first round, and then people were like, wait a second, this guy's actually pretty good. And then, obviously ended up winning that fight in a war. Now, look, I do understand that people have gotten to a point now where they do not realise that was still one big fight for him. It was his breakout fight, but in the same sense, like, it was the one big fight. I want to see it consistently here. And obviously this is going to be a good one here against Haney, and there's also multiple other guys in the division like Loma and Ryan Garcia and whatnot that we can go through. But yeah, look, I honestly believe Kambosos wins today. I think Kambosos wins by knockout. I think he's the better boxer than Devin Haney, and I know Devin Haney is the favourite here, but I think Kambosos is the better boxer, and I think he can knock him out here. And I think if Haney doesn't knock out George Kambosos, then I don't think Devin Haney wins, because home bias is a thing in boxing. If you want to say that I'm being ludicrous and I'm saying that, and I'm lying to you, I'm not. You just don't understand the sport as well as most people do. If you don't believe that hometown bias is a thing, you need to go, if you're going to Australia to fight George Kambosos with the hype around him, the atmosphere in the arena, I'm telling you right now, those judges will side with George Kambosos. They guaranteed will side with George Kambosos. The only reason that Teofimo Lopez still lost that fight to George Kambosos, and if you guys were watching me on Instagram when I was doing a live reaction to it, I was saying, I reckon he's going to get robbed. I reckon George Kambosos is going to get robbed here because that is usually what will happen if you don't actually purely just simply win it as the opposition coming in. But it was good to see that they did give the fight to the right guy, you know. So sometimes it can work out, but a lot of the time it won't. Boxing is a very, very financially supported sport in regards to a lot of factors. So, yeah, I think Kambosos wins here unless Haney gets a knockout. Haney would have to get a knockout. But like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Let me know your thoughts about all these fights, what you're looking forward to the most. Obviously, we know you're looking for the main fight, but, you know, let me know what you think about the other fights as well. Jason Moloney's a good one coming through there. So, yeah, no, I'm looking. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a real good day here. Get around it. The boys. Get around it, boys. Hold on 1 second here. Let me get this up. There we go. Declan Smith with a $3 dono. Bra, bra, bing, bing, bong. Thank you very much. Says, come on, Kambosos. Declan Smith gets us off to another dono day. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much, my guy. TikTok Boxing says, come on, Kambosos. Chill Winston says, where you at, Blaze? I'm here, mate. I'm right here, sir. Sir, I'm right here. I'm right here, sir. Gee whiz. Yes, Kurt Menzies, Haney can't knock anyone out. I know. I agree. That's why I think that it's, for me, I believe it's nearly guaranteed Kambosos actually does win. I'm surprised that, I'm really surprised that the favoritism actually does lean with Haney. But then again, people don't realize this, but betting agencies are all lean to by America, right? And Vegas. Vegas is really who runs the sports gambling around the world. A lot of agencies will look towards what Vegas are doing because they have a pretty good idea usually. But then again, Vegas does doctor a little bit to get them in the favor. They know what's going to happen. They're very well aware. And I know boxing is still boxing. Anything can happen, can be knockout, and they are aware of that. But Vegas knows how to win, right? And sport betting agencies around the world rely on kind of their knowledge to keep the money with the betting agencies. So, yeah, I am surprised that Haney is the favorite. But with that being said, it's in America. They're going to get the Americans to back in their hometown boy, and then the Americans will lose their money. You got to think about that one from betting agencies too. Josh Cook says, how are we, Blaze? Going all right, mate. Been a big weekend. Been a big weekend here. It's going to be a massive day, as TikTok Boxing said. It's going to be a massive day. TikTok Boxing says the reason Haney is the betting favourite, but I think Kambosos can get it done. I don't really agree in regards to this reason Haney is the betting favourite. I don't really agree. I think it's only because the numbers technically are more so in his favour with the 27-0. You know, I think the 27-0 is the only thing that really favours Haney here because, you know, Kambosos took down Teofimo Lopez, who is no slump, man. Lopez came in underprepared, obviously. Oh, wow, Justice Hooney's in a couple of days too. Beautiful. Okay, we'll be shooting Justice Hooney versus Goodall as well, by the way, guys. But no, I disagree. I believe that that Kambosos should be the favourite here. I think he should be the favourite, and I think it's a bit ridiculous, to be honest with you, that Devin Haney is the favourite here. If you wanted to go even odds, I'd get that, but I think my personal belief right now is that Vegas is trying to get the Americans to back in Devin Haney. If Devin Haney was not the favourite, I don't believe many Americans would really get behind it on a significant level. But with Devin Haney being the favourite, it gives the Americans the belief that their guy is the favourite. They're going to bet on him. They're going to win easy money. It's like, oh, who's this Australian bloke? Where is he in Australia? That's how a lot of people think over there. And yeah, I think I personally believe that's a ploy to get more money in regards to the loser of this fight. George Ball says, damn, big donuts. Bloody big donut, mate. Boom, 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 bing, boom. Dennis says, what's up, BK? Hype for this card. Hopefully the 3 Kiwis and Aussies get it done. Yeah, the 2 Queenslanders didn't start off too well here. They didn't, Ken Aitken, he unfortunately didn't start off too well. And I think Sarah Higginson might have been a Queenslander as well. I'm not too sure. Or it could have been Taylor Robertson. It was one of the two in that fight. Justin Sandoz, morning Blaze, morning Champione. We're going to be here all day, mate. We're going to be here all day. Kurt Menzies says, Haney can't knock anyone out and his defence is shithouse. I agree. I think that Kambosos will win this fight. Keenan says boxing is more corrupt than any government ever. It's very difficult to decide what's more corrupt, whether boxing or European/South American football or African football. Actually, just generalised football. I would say on a generalised level, it's more... Oh, man. You go back to the boxing and you think, okay, there's only 3 guys there, 3 people who judge the fight, and they're kind of told a narrative. So I think it's probably... I'd probably live with boxing, but football is very close. But if you go to Africa, then obviously that's more rigged, and if you go to South America, then that's obviously more rigged. But yeah, boxing and football are the 2 most rigged sports in the world. George Bull, like obviously, let's be honest, Jeff Horn did not beat Manny Pacquiao. I'm Australian, I support Jeff Horn, but Jeff Horn did not beat Manny Pacquiao. That's just how it is. Dead Dylan says hi. Hello, Dead Dylan. How we doing? Oh, no, you've been timed out. Bye bye. Knowledge Lyrics says why isn't this on a Saturday night? Because in Australia we like to have these events on a Sunday. Saturday night we have AFL games and NRL games, and you don't want them to clash. You'll have the early game and the AFL clash with this at 1 p.m. or so, but and I don't even know what game that is. Let's actually have a look at what AFL game that is, because they would have dictated the kind of a roundabout when it is, so they don't lose too much. Hawthorn Collingwood, okay. I don't know if that's even going to clash. I don't even know if that's even going to clash. Oh, this mainevent.com.au. Well, I have paid for the event, so I know that I can watch it. I'm not watching it on an illegal stream, by the way, guys. I am not watching it on an illegal stream. I will be... Hold on one second here. Boom, boom, boom. I was going to get onto the actual thingo. KO Sports. Let's go to KO. There we go. That's the same thing happens to me. I don't know what you're talking about. George Paul says, I have Kambosos with a split decision. I actually have Kambosos by knockout, mate. I actually genuinely do have Kambosos by knockout. I think he's gonna get the job done here. Okay, pay-per-view boxing. Let's get that one from live. Now we're talking. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Why does it say this event has ended? For other upcoming events, go to main event. I'm not too sure what's going on here with why it says that the event pay-per-view boxing, because I know it hasn't. Unless that's just that's like that until we get the next one come up. Unless, can you guys tell me if you guys are watching it? Can you guys tell me if you guys can watch it right now? Oh, true. That's why you got timed out. Okay, fair enough, Truckin'. Yeah, fair enough. Justin Sunderland said, is this free? No, mate. It's $60 pay-per-view. This is the this is a lightweight world title for the unifying all the belts. So in boxing, guys, a lot of people don't get this. In boxing, you have different belts for, I know it's kind of stupid, but also gets the most money. You got WBC, you got WBO, you got WBA, IBF, and the ring. And there can be a different person for each individual one of those titles. George Kambosos won the WBC, WBO, WBA, and the IBF. No, which ones does he have? There was one that Devin Haney had. I think that might be is it the IBF? I'm watching it and it has ended. Yeah, they'll obviously just refresh it at some stage. It's still going there. They'll just fix it up. I think it meant to start at 11 a.m, so it'll probably just go back on again, if you know what I mean. Heine says, go Kambosos. Kurt Mendes says Kambosos is way faster as well. I agree, yeah. I agree. By the way, that TikTok I made yesterday is blowing up, eh? That TikTok I made is blowing up. I actually thought I'd get a lot more hate for that than I did, but no, it's funny that you guys, even New South Wales fans, loved it. Yeah, so it's back on now. Yeah, I thought so. So if you've bought the event, it's coming back on here on KO. Good stuff. Here we go, baby. Well, it's the main card. So we've got, so apparently there must not be the super welterweight and the featherweight. Why can't I hear anything? Maybe there's just no sound on. This program is exclusively available in Australia on KO and Foxtel services. Here we go. It's not actually, because it's on BKR Sport. Jordan says, Big Daddy to lay far out cold, baby. Up at a Lucas Browne. Lucas Browne, get around him. Caleb Parker says, what are you watching on? I paid for the main event, mate, so I'll be covering it. With what I do, man, I'm able to pay for this, and obviously from the donations this week, I'm able to definitely pay for this. But by me not having to worry about if it cuts out through illegal streaming or whatnot, it makes it a better experience for you guys. If you guys can't obviously find legal streams and whatnot, which you guys are going to, I'm not going to pretend here and sit here and pretend to brands and broadcasters that are probably going to watch it at some stage and say, oh no, don't go illegally stream, because they're going to be people who are going to do that. It's just obvious. You can't stop it, right? But I'm going to provide you an option here, if you obviously don't want to go that route, to be able to listen to an opinion whilst talking to you guys in the chat. And obviously, yeah, it's illegal to show the game fight due to broadcasting restrictions. Knowledge for lyrics says that Haney has the WBC belt and Kambosos has every other belt. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Kambosos still took him off Teofimo Lopez. Kurt Mendes says, this is my first pay-per-view that I bought. Well, there you go. It's obviously, well, it's worth it, man. I know that the undercard is not exactly, look, let's be honest with you. Besides Moloney and Palicte, every other fight's not exactly the greatest that I've seen. But overall, it's still something that I find worthwhile. But that's because I get paid back. I get it back from streaming and whatnot. So that's why I say to you guys, if you don't want to pay for it, just come here, because truly, I'm going to cover it as best I possibly can for you. So yeah, I'm really excited for this fight though. I'm really excited for this fight. I think it's gonna be a knock. I'm gonna go crazy if Kambosos knocks him out. I'll go crazy. I'll lose my mind. I'll lose my mind. Knowledge Release says Timmy 2 versus Charlo. Can't wait. Yeah, that's a big step up, man. That is a big step up. When is that meant to be? When is that meant to be? The rift between Kambosos and Tsu. What? Apparently, why Kambosos has no relationship with Tsu. That's weird. That's really strange. Timmy Tsu, next fight. Hold on. Let me have a look here. When is this against Jamel Charlo? Huge World Title Boost is undisputed champion. Order to fight Aussie Star. Alrighty, so they have until June 20th to set the fight. Otherwise, it will go to a purse bid. That's right, yeah. So we're not too sure when it's going to be yet, but it's coming. Put it that way. It is. It's coming. Knowledge for Lyrics says, do you think Lomachenko is a bigger name than Haney? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Lomachenko is the guy that I believe. I don't know if Kambosos beats Lomachenko. I understand history, Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, and whatnot, but I believe personally that Kambosos would really struggle against Loma. But I would love to see that. Obviously, we know there's a bit more bigger issues for Loma as we currently speak. But, you know, once Kambosos gets through Haney here, hopefully, we may be able to see that in the future. Ben Barker Music says, got to respect the fighters because you try and punch a bag for 3 minutes, you'll be spent. Respect to all boxers. Yeah, people don't realise how tiring the sport is, man. They don't realise how tiring the sport is. I understand Josh Aloye, the Instagram block, is a little bitch. But in the same sense, like, I understand why he wanted to fight for that time frame of 3 rounds times 2 minutes. But, you know, the fact of the matter is, though, is that, you know, it's not worth our time. Right? Don't make a joke out of the fans. Don't disrespect the people watching the fight. We get it. You want to make money. You want to get out there and feed your ego by boxing Gal. That's cool. We want to see that, but fight him for a legitimate time. If you can't do that, then don't box him, right? Don't waste my time. Don't waste the fans' time. Don't waste everyone's time. And don't waste their money. Because if you're charging $50 for a main event fight, which is 3 rounds times 2 minutes, then there's a reason why people are upset, because you are just in it for a money grab and you look like an idiot. Alright, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I got so annoyed at Instagram blocker, and that's why that little bitch blocked me on Instagram. Caleb Parkinson says, I'm looking forward to watching the David Nyika fight. Yeah, David Nyika versus Karim Maatalla. Is that 4 or 6 rounds? Because here it's got 4, it literally has 4 or 6 rounds at cruiserweight. That's what it says. That's what it says. Kambosos and Devin Haney, undisputed world lightweight championship. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Hold on. Just typing something in here. Knowledge Religion says, I want Kambosos to fight Garcia and knock him out. Tio's belts were his curse. Yeah, and his dad. But, yeah, look, I think that Garcia, I think not Devin Haney, sorry. I think Kambosos beats. I struggle with Loma. I struggle with Loma. I struggle with Loma there. George Bull says, do you know who Devin Haney last knockout? Jeez, it would have been a while back, man. Declan Macca says, g'day, Declan. How we doing? Who do you reckon wins, Declan? Who do you reckon wins, Declan? Maybe. Hold on, that's showing the Jojo Diaz. When was his last knockout? It would have been a while back. He doesn't really get many knockouts, the old Devin Haney. He doesn't have that much power. He's a decent technical boxer, but he doesn't exactly have an incredible amount of power behind his punches. 15 wins by KO, but it would have been a while back. It would have been a while back. UD. KO Antonio Moran. So Antonio Moran back in 2019 at the MGM National Harbour in Maryland. He also had a TKO against Hamza Sempewo. There was only one KO to Miguel Angel Perez Aspuro in California. TKO against Maximino Toala. KO against Daniel Valenzuela. Odilon Rivera Meza TKO. See, it's all down the beginning part of his career, which is what is I guess, that's the part you look at and you think, well, you know, he's fighting nobodies back down then. You know, he's fighting guys that are usually going to stick around that area. When you get to his more recent fights against more credible opponents like a Jojo Diaz, like a Linares, you know, Santiago, even to an extent Abdulayev in New York, you know, those guys there are a lot better opponents, and there's a reason why, even though it's a unanimous decision, They were all in America. Every single one of these fights is in America. Actually, this is the first time Haney's fight. No, well, Mexico. So where I'm going at the end of the year, apparently. Shut up, Jay Hayes, you muppet. But he's never fought outside of North America. He's never fought outside of USA and Mexico. So this might be a really interesting one here for Devin Haney because he actually started off his career in Mexico back in 2015 against Gonzalo Lopez, then Iniguez, Silas, Roman Melendez, and then Rafael Vasquez before he moved into the USA where he took on in Nevada and Louisiana and whatnot and Baton Rouge. But yeah, this is the first time he's fought outside of the US and Mexico, so this might be a wake-up call here, man. This might be a wake-up call. Wowee. I didn't realize that. Kurt Manning says Garcia's a bitch. Kambosos knocks him out in 5 rounds. I do think that Kambosos is a much better fighter than. I don't think. I really don't think that Haney. I don't think Haney beats Kambosos, but I don't think that Garcia beats Kambosos at all. No, I think Kambosos is much better there. Knowledge Lyrics says, what do you think about Davis? He's knocking everyone out while being clinical, but there's no real big names for his record. Need some big names for us to get some knowledge behind it, man. Roy says, come on, Haney, you got this. I disagree with you, but good luck, man. Look, in boxing, man, you have to just simply respect what you see. You know, in boxing, it's the most, for me, when you lose, you have to be respectful, right? And if you're wrong, you have to admit you're wrong, right? You cannot just sit there and say, oh, no, if this punch had landed, it would have knocked him out. Cool, it didn't, right? There's no excuses in boxing. You are 1 versus 1. You can't rely on giving excuses for your other teammates. You can't rely on nothing, right? You have to rely on yourself, and if you don't win, that's on you. You know, the trainers did what they could pre-fight. Now it's on you to attribute what they taught you into this fight, right? So if Devin Haney wins, I'll have nothing but respect for the guy, as long as he does it fairly and not like, low blows to the below the belt and whatnot. You know, as long as it's a good fight, and as long as both fighters, well, as long as there's no obviously injuries, but there's no injuries, there's no excuses here. If Haney wins, Haney's a better fighter. You know, it's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that in boxing. Ben Barker Music says Haney's stats compared to Kambosos, according to WBO, are slightly better than Kambosos. That's cool. He's 27-0, but what we're talking about here is every single fight that Haney has had is in America and also Mexico. Home ground advantage. This is his first time away. He's in Melbourne, taking on Kambosos. The Greeks getting around him, the Australians getting around him. We've got Europe, we've got Southern Hemisphere. Everyone's kind of coming around right now for this fight for Georgie, and George is talking a lot of shit right now. He has to back it up. He's been talking a lot, man. He's been really, really talking a lot. So, it's going to be, it really is. It's going to be super interesting to see if he can back up what his, how his mouth is talking right now, and I believe he can. I believe he can. Let's go have a look at Georgie Kambosos' record, actually. Georgie Kambosos Jr. We've gone through Devin Haney, so it would only be fair to go through George Kambosos and read out his inadequacies, I guess, with his lineup there. All right, so we go and obviously we see the Teofimo Lopez one, which was a split decision, which was bullshit, by the way. It was bullshit. It should have been a unanimous decision, but obviously, there you go. That's a home ground advantage for you. It should have been a unanimous decision, absolutely. Lee Selby's the last time that Kambosos got a knockout was actually against, well, it was a TKO against Richard Pena in Greece, in Athens. But the fact of the matter is that Kambosos has been everywhere, man. He's fought at Madison Square Garden. He's fought in London. He's fought in Athens, Nevada, Kuala Lumpur. He fought in there, Connecticut, USA, in Melbourne, Auckland, literally everywhere, bro. This guy has fought pretty much everywhere. Teofimo Lopez was his last one, which was this whatever. Lee Selby split decision. Mickey Bay split decision. Richard Pena TKO. In the 6th round there, in the minute 36 of the 6th round, Ray Perez, unanimous decision, TKO Magbu, and then Jose Ferrero was his last knockout, actually back in 2018, a day after my birthday on May 5th, but that was a while ago now, but we all know that Kambosos has a bit more power behind that. He has a bit more power punch, right? The ability to knock a guy out is absolutely in the favor of Kambosos here rather than Devin Haney. Royce Corper says, Haney is way better than Kambosos. Ain't close, you'll see. I think that's a ridiculous statement. I think you know that. It's easy to, support one guy here. It's easy to get around one of the two guys, whether you're American or Australian. But to say that Haney is clearly better than Kambosos, you're literally lying to yourself. If you want to say Kambosos is clearly better than Haney, you could make a slight argument. But I do still think this is a lot more even than people are giving it credit for in regards to both sides. Some Australians are going for Kambosos 100%, saying there's no way he loses. And some are saying Haney, there's no way he loses. But I can see a world where he loses, and I can see a world where he loses. But I definitely think the favoritism actually should be leaning with Kambosos here. David Mead, the big fella. Big Daddy looked in better shape yesterday at weigh-in. He would knock Gallen out if they fought now. I doubt it. Ben Barker Music says Kambosos 2013, Haney 2015. I don't know what that is. Is that debuts? Caleb Parkin says Garcia has speed and good head movement. Garcia is an Instagram boxer. Knowledge for Lyrics says Lomachenko is ranked higher than Kambosos in lightweight rankings, even though he holds no belt. Yes, but we understand why. We understand why. So we're about to get underway here for the main card, guys. And the first fight, I believe, is the David Nyika versus Karim Maatalla, which is a cruiserweight fight here. Knowledge for Lyrics says if Haney wins, there is a mandatory rematch that must happen in Australia. Yeah, would love it. I think it probably would. What's it called? I think it would probably go to Sydney. I think they'd probably move that one to Sydney if that was to happen. George Ball says if Haney wins, which I hope not, apparently they will do a rematch in Australia. Yeah. Royce Corbett says the United States has all the fights because that's where the money is, the pinnacle of boxing. Yes, I don't disagree. Absolutely. You're absolutely spot on. Especially Las Vegas. That is the home of boxing, you would argue. And obviously there's the big audience there. 360 million people in one country. And then obviously other places can watch on, like Australia and England and Europe and New Zealand and South America, Brazil and whatnot. It's a good time zone over there. Right now it's like 11. It's going to be 11 p.m. or something when the main fight is on. So it's not exactly the greatest time, but the fact of the matter is that you're absolutely right. Madison Square Garden is massive, you know. Las Vegas is absolutely massive. They've got the new arena now in Los Angeles as well. They don't really utilize United Center because of the size of it. But geez, it's a menacing arena when you're inside there. Geez, that place can get really, really rocking. I've been there, obviously. I'm looking forward to that. Dead Dylan says, you don't even have the fights in the right order. Are you dumb? Yeah, mate, I'm dumb. Chris says, Nyika is definitely a future champion. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can produce here against Karim Maatalla. Ben Barker Music says, USA boxing scene is top level, but overrated fighters live at the top. I agree. I would agree with that one, yeah. But like I said, guys, don't forget, I will be streaming that Justice Hooney fight against Goodall on June 15. So get around that one too. We're going to be really pumping our boxing this year. I might even do, the more boxing fans we get on this channel, the more boxing events I'll do at 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, you know what I mean? I'm not going to do the 2 a.m., 3 a.m. fights in the morning if there's not going to be many people here, like 1 or 2 people. But I don't think there would be anymore. Usually we have a pretty decent audience for most sporting events now. But yeah, the more people who obviously get around boxing, the more we'll do more of those early morning ones. But here we go, guys. We're about to get underway here. And Lucas Browne's going to be the first fight here. Lucas Browne is going to be the first fight against Junior Farr. So, yeah, they are in the wrong order. But, look, sue me, mate. Sue me, please. You know, feel free to sue me, you muppet. You know, whoa, I'm so upset I made them in the wrong order. At least you can see them there, you dickhead. George Ball says this is a bit new, what they are doing right now. Never seen it before. As in? What do you mean? What's new? If you haven't been to a boxing stream of mine before, guys, just understand that in between the rounds is when I'll be talking to you guys. I will commentate the actual boxing fight. I will tell you punch to punch, my opinion throughout the entire fight. I'll be not looking at the chat when the fight is actually going on. But then when the fight's not on, I'll be talking to you guys in the chat. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. We're going to be here all day here, baby. I'm looking forward to it. Chucky said, you're a muppet, see ya. Chucky just slapped him. Skank says, your name sucks, man. The last KO from Haney is in 2019, but either way, Kambosos is just tougher and better, hopefully. Yeah, but the last knockout for Kambosos was actually 2018, which we just found out there. Young Stingray said, the big fella from Chicago said, sup, BKR boxing Saturday, Georgie versus Haney. Yeah, Georgie Kambosos versus Haney. But Lucas Browne here is out into the arena. He is out on the canvas here. 10 rounds at heavyweight, this one, against Junior Farr. I just got a comment on the Discord saying, BKR Sport, are you going to stream Haney versus Kambosos? Are you shitting me, bruh? Are you shitting me? Bruh, I'm literally live now. Bruh, I'm literally live as we speak. Someone just commented in the big house or Discord asking me if I'm streaming the fight right now. And no shit, of course I am. I'm right here, man. All right. I want Lucas Browne to win this fight. I want Big Daddy Browne to win this fight. Palicte says Vegas the home of combat sports. Period. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Ben Bugger Music says Hooney's going to smash Goodall. I'm looking forward to Hooney getting back into it, man. I love what Justice Hooney has to provide. He's still very young too. Actually, how old is Justice Hooney? So Junior Farr is walking out to the arena right now. So Justice Hooney, age. He is, I think, 23. I was right. Yeah, actually, I don't think I said that, but I was thinking it. So he's 23 years old. So, jeez, Justice Hooney's got a big future ahead of him, man. Big future ahead of him, man. I'm looking forward to what he can provide. Knowledge for the lyrics says Spence vs Crawford is likely to happen in October. We'll do it. We'll do it. Patty Cat says Lucas Browne lost a gallon. He's not serious. He's not, but in the same sense, Lucas Browne has got a good history with him. He has got a good history with him. Yanni Mavata says, what's your prediction for the fight, Blaze? My prediction for the big fight, I've got George Kambosos winning by knockout in probably round 8 or 9 is what I've got. Round 8 or 9 for knockout for George Kambosos. Is Eddie Browns we're in Melbourne for this? Yes, this is in Melbourne. This is at Marville. I'm saying for the next fight with the rematch, it'd probably be in Sydney, I would safely assume. They would probably take it to an ANZ stadium. Well, they might take it to Suncorp. They might take it to Suncorp, which is where, obviously, Manny Pacquiao took on Jeff Horn in that robbery. Oh, dear me. Knowles Luke says, you know what's a good day when England loses to Hungary in soccer? Did they really? Wow, Lucas Browne, 43 years of age, going up against a 32-year-old Junior Farr. 196 centimetres in height for both of them, 196 centimetres reach for Browne, 204 centimetres for Farr. I think Farr's going to win this fight, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty certain Junior Farr's going to be winning this fight. Again, says this is a massive 24 hours of sport. This massive boxing event, French Open final, Wales versus Ukraine, Southern Death World Cup qualifier. Wow, that's a big one. Yeah, I'll be streaming the Socceroos qualifier. I think it's on Wednesday. Hungary beat England for the first time in 60 years, 1-0. Wow, that is huge. That is huge. I saw the video come up in my recommended in my subscriptions for highlights, and I didn't watch it because I thought England would win like 4-5-0, but wow, all right. Dasmate said, can't wait for Kambosos win. Get around it. Lucas Browne, 33 fights, 30 wins, 26 KOs, 3 losses and 0 draws. One of those losses being Paul Gallen. But then again, Paul Gallen, no, I'm not going to make that joke. Knowles versus Lyric says Wales versus Ukraine's big. You know what's the worst thing for Wales is that Ukraine right now, their football would be playing for their country in regards to what's going on. So I feel for Wales, man, because that's going to be a near on impossible game to win for them. Is it in Wales though? Wednesday 4 a.m. Australia versus UAE. We'll be at work watching it. I'm nervous. Yeah, I'll be streaming it. So obviously you might be at work, but chuck me on your phone, so you can chat around it. But Junior Farr, 20 fights, 19 wins, 10 KOs, 1 loss, 0 draws. Think Junior Farr's going to knock this one out here, lads. How old is he? How old is Junior Farr? He's 32. Yeah, sorry, I've read that up before. But Lucas Browne looks pretty good here, man. He looks big, but then again, he did obviously lose to Paul Gallen, as we said. Palicte says Ukraine just walked into Hampton Park in silent Scotland. Yep, I'm just saying Ukraine right now playing for a much bigger thing than football, and that is Wales' biggest nightmare. But alrighty, guys, here we go. Lucas Browne versus Junior Farr. 10 rounds at heavyweight. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new round here. Get your friends involved. Tell them to come on over here. Let's get around our boy George Kambosos. There's going to be a heap of people coming in later. It's going to get hectic, so definitely get around it. Get ready for a big fight here. And then later on tonight, we'll be doing the Roosters versus the Raiders. But I'll talk to you guys very soon. The fight is underway. So Lucas Browne here, he'll go on the back foot already. He's just waiting to see what Junior Farr does. He goes for a body shot there with the left. Jeez, the tats are all over him though, man. That has to hurt, bro. That has to hurt the amount of tats that he has, bro. Junior Farr here. Nothing really going on too much just yet, but then again, that is basically what a heavyweight fight is. They just don't really get too heavily into it until rounds 3, 4, and then you start to see the big punches start getting thrown. Body shot there from Lucas Browne with the left. And a good couple of jabs there from Junior Farr. Very nice. 2.5 minutes to go here, round number 1. Junior Farr with another jab. He's really utilising that jab nicely. That's another great jab there to the jaw of Browne from Farr. Farr started off really nice with this jab, but then Lucas Browne will kind of find a way to bring his left through and clock him across the chin as well. So 2 minutes 10 to go here, round number 1. Farr moving around. He does look obviously the more nimble. That's what you're going to get with a guy who's 10 years younger than him, obviously. And, oh, geez, that's a good left uppercut there. That was a good cheeky little left dinker from Farr as they're up close and personal. He just surprised him with that one. Nothing too powerful. Oh, Far's been rocked. Far's gone. Far's been knocked down. He's rocked. I think he's done. He's spazzing. He's spazzing out. He's spazzing out. He's spazzing out. I don't think he's okay. Oh, he's got back up. There's no way he gets out of this. Lucas Browne's going to slap him now. Oh my God. Browne just went crunch. He's going to let it go. He was just spazzing on the ground and got back up. Lucas Browne has to just go over the killer here. Just go over the killer here. Oh my God. Good punch there from Lucas Browne. I think Far's done. I'm surprised the referee allowed him to keep going here. I am surprised the referee allowed him to keep going here. Lucas Browne just goes left, right. Jeez, Browne, buddy, he is killing it right now. That was a rocking punch. Far was spazzing out on the ground. How did the referee allow this to continue? Oh, that's a knockout. It's done. That's done. Lucas Browne, Daddy Browne. Oh, dearie, damn well me. That's wild. That was incredible from Lucas Browne. That was incredible from Lucas Browne, man. That was absolutely incredible from Lucas Browne. Are we still too old, he says? That is wild. Lucas Browne comes over the top of the right, hits in the temple, comes to the left as well. I can't believe the referee allowed it to continue the first time because he was spazzing out on the ground. But then he got back up and then Lucas Browne just knocks him out. There you go. Big Daddy Browne with the KO, baby. Big Daddy Browne with the KO. Hold on, let me just update this here on the screen for you guys. That was just immense there. All right, so Browne by KO. My goodness me. My goodness me. Let's go blue there. That is simply just unreal. To get us started here for the main event, the main card, that is just simply a way to start, sir. That is a way to start, man. And then for Lucas Browne to talk shit to whoever it was on the side as well, that was incredible. Tasman says, I just bought the pay-per-view and missed Big Daddy Browne's KO. you bought the pay-per-view and then just after that happened. Wow, look at this. This upper right. Oh, he's goshky. He's gone. Gone. That was ended really quick there, guys. And Danny Browne goes, Boopski. Knowledge for says, we have beat UAE, which I think is possible, but Peru is a different beast. Yes, but I think we beat both of them. I do. I really believe in Australia. Skank says, Far is a bit of a beast. He was knocking everyone out in New Zealand. Well, don't know what to tell you, man. Wow, 9 years older than him, he got that win. That's really impressive, man. All right. First round. Calls to stop this contest. And that's going to be out of the blue corner. Big Daddy Browne. Well, that was very quick, guys. The first fight didn't even last one round. Didn't even fight one round. That is incredible. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Skank says Browne gave up the pies and put on a show. He did, yeah. I told he was looking pretty good coming in. I did tell you he was looking pretty good. I thought that based on the age and based on the experience, based on the fact that, you know, Far looked, you know, obviously the fitter guy, but boxing, you just can't look at the fitter guy really, man. You've got to understand experience. You've got to understand the power behind that punch. And obviously Lucas Browne, he's got the experience. He's got some power, and he looked a lot fitter in this fight than he did against Gal. And he obviously took this a lot more seriously. So good to see Browne still cracking on there. And he probably continues from here. He probably keeps going. That was an easy win for him. Really, really easy win for him just then. Dave Mason, as I said, Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Boop, boop. Woo. Big Daddy. Patrick Kells says Big Daddy Browne goes bang, bang, bang. He does. Young Stingray says Browne into that real quick in this fight. Dave Mason says, I just bought the pay. That's right. Nods for Luke says, shocking that Wales haven't been in a World Cup since 1958. Yeah, they haven't. Yeah, they haven't, man. It's very disappointing for them, but obviously, I don't see them beating the old Ukraine, based on the out of football effects. Peter says Gareth Bale became an MBE on the weekend. It's time to prove he's a Welsh legend. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck. So who's the next fight then? If I've got this around the wrong order, then who is the next fight then? Is it Ahio and Tsoye, or is it Nyika and Maatalla? Because I'm obviously assuming that Moloney and Palicte is the the ones before Kambosos and Haney. But in the same sense, like the one where it said all the undercards here, a couple of them got cancelled, obviously. Hussein Fayyad and Fetkum with Sete and Gersbeck both got cancelled there. So and then the other ones are all over the shop. So I don't know. It's all over the shop, sir. It is all over the shop. Ah, dearie me. But we've still got, okay, so we've probably got about 15 or so minutes. 15 or so minutes. Oh, geez, we've got people welcoming Devin Haney. Don't welcome him in. Don't welcome him in. Knowledge Valeri says, Costa Rica vs New Zealand playing for a World Cup spot. Surely we root for the Kiwis. Yeah, I will, but they're not going to win. But I would love them to win. But with that being said, it's not going to happen. And then you're going to hear New Zealanders say, like, oh, we made the World Cup and you didn't. And you're just like, well, you have a very easy path. I don't even think is that actually a straight qualifier? I don't think that's a straight qualifier. Xavier Brown says, who's Sonny Bill Williams' next fight? I think it's probably going to be Gal. I think it's probably going to be Gal. Gal is a showman, right? So Gal comes out and says he's retiring. I guarantee he'll come out and say he's officially retired, and then he'll say, I'm back. Just what Michael Jordan did. I told you guys it was what Tom Brady was going to do, and I guarantee it was what Gal's going to do. I love how I compared Gal to Jordan and Tom Brady, but the fact of the matter is that I think that's the route that he's going down. Palicte says, you watched the Australian-Jordan match, Blaze? Absolutely goddamn not. Cooper Johnson says, just got here. What round of Browne winning? The first minute. The first minute to the first round. Well, first minute and a half, I think it was. The first minute and a half of the first round. Just ridiculous. Palicte's Costa Rica, New Zealand is a straight qualifier. There you go. Knowledge Valeri says, Wednesday will be a good day if New South Wales win and Socceroos beat UAE. You shut your dirty, filthy Blues mouth. You shut your dirty Blues mouth, Knowledge Valeri. But yes to Socceroos. Absolutely. That's a great mouth in regards to green and gold, but shut your dirty blue mouth. Dasmate says, Gal is like MJ and Brady. Yeah, okay. Yep. He was definitely known as a winner. He did technically win Origin once and did technically win the NRL Premiership, so congratulations to him. I love Gal, so I don't even know why I'm talking shit right now. Just talking to George Kambosos, let me just listen to this. Very relaxed, very cool, calm and collected, and very excited. Less than 2 hours now. Go for the moments. It's good to get in front of my home and handle my business. Yeah, by the way, if you guys didn't know, he actually missed weight at first and then obviously came down. He obviously came down afterwards and made weight, but geez, it was a nerve-wracking time yesterday when he missed that weight. George Ball says, who do you have to win the first set of Origin this Wednesday? You'll see on Tuesday. I'll be putting my tip out. My tipping video will come out on Tuesday where I'll do probably about a 5-minute video analysis of my prediction and preview of the game. But obviously, if you want to see me commentate that James Tedesco try in 2019, you got to follow me on BKR Sport YouTube, TikTok, because I did a nice little commentary of that one. Skank says Gallen's the man. He's like Charles Sonnen, never lost a game. Yep, Gal definitely. I'm gonna let you have that one. How about that? I'm gonna let you have that one. Palicte says Australia Jordan was bad from us. Was working. You could still see we looked lost, even though the 2-1 win might say otherwise. It was a friendly, bro. It is what it is. Hugh Johnson says, can't wait to see Haney get smacked. Kambosos in round 10. I've got Kambosos round 8. I think that Devin Haney needs to knock Kambosos out, otherwise he will lose his fight, because I believe that home ground advantage will be too strong here in Melbourne with the Greek support bay there, the Spartan Army, whatever it's called, and then all the Australians there. This is a massive day in the history of our country. Massive, massive day that people are really undercrediting and not giving the support it deserves, because they don't really necessarily either support boxing or care for guys punching each other. So they're like, but it is huge in regards to, the recognition that we'll receive from the USA boxing scene, the English boxing scene, South American boxing scene. South American boxing scene is not exactly great. That's more UFC nowadays, but everyone is watching this fight. Everyone right now in the world, in regards to boxing, will be watching Melbourne. And this is why you need to understand the effect this has on the community, as I always tell you. Cooper Jobs, and that's right, he's getting around Kambosos. Knowles Valeri says, I want to get up for Socceroos versus UAE, but I have school, so I don't want to wake up early if we can't make it through. Wake up, man. We'll be going. We'll be rocking and rolling. George Wilson, let's go Greece. No, let's go Australia, because George Kambosos is from Australia. He's from Australia and Greece, but get around Australia. Knowledge for Lyrics says, I have Kambosos win via 11th round TKO. Yeah, fair enough. I've got round 8, but it's going to be interesting here. Wood says they skip the first 2 fights. No, so I apparently put them around the wrong way. It is what it is. I apparently put them around the wrong way. So those fights will still happen. But the Far vs. Browne one just happened just now. I think it was technically a TKO, but I'm going to leave it as a KO because I'm going to do what I want. AFLA Tennis says Anderson Silva is helping out the South America boxing scene, though. Yeah, absolutely. But there's no real significant boxers out of South America right now. Like, obviously, Mexico has it, but that's not South America. But, like, the point of the matter is that Mexico would be the lowest down that really would have a significantly large boxing scene. Maybe Colombia? Maybe? Because there's not really... Brazil is obviously the UFC. Argentina, I don't really think there's much fighting in regards to Argentina, in regards to the world scene. Unless I could be wrong here. I can't really think of too many. Let's know most... Best boxer in South America. Best boxer currently from South America. I wonder if that's even going to come up with anything right now. We are just in between fights right now. Linares is... Where's Linares from? Brian Castano, obviously. Yeah, okay. Brian Castano, yeah. Still not a great deal. Like, Carlos Gongora, okay. Elida Alvarez and Teixeira, yeah, okay. But Brian Castano is the big one. Where is Brian from? Is he cute? No. Brian Castano. Brian Castano. He is Argentinian. As I was saying, there's not really much to do with Argentina. He's Argentinian there. And then Linares. He's Venezuelan. Yeah, he's Venezuelan there. Roger Gutierrez. Is there a Brazilian here? Roger Gutierrez. He is Venezuelan. So Venezuela obviously seems to really pull their weight in regards to boxing in South America, yeah. Marcos Maidana was Argentinian, but he's retired now. Yeah, we're talking about right now, obviously. George Paul says, weird time. What? It's weird. Weird everyone's saying my name. There you go. Greg says, much is this fight to buy? Oh, how much is this fight to buy? $60. So $60. So if you want to pay for it, I believe that the main fight and also Moloney versus Palicte will be worth it. You could even argue Nyika versus Maatalla will be worth it. So those 3 fights for me. But I think $60 is quite a bit. But in the same sense, you're getting to see the moment that Australia potentially holds every single belt in lightweight boxing around the world, which is the WBC, the WBA, WBO, IBF, and the Ring lightweight world titles. First time since 1990 that it's been unified, and first time in Australian history that we unify the belts, if it happens. If it happens. So hopefully it does happen. But yeah, it's $60. You can either listen to it here and watch it here with us, or, well, you can watch it there and then mute that and then put me on. But then again, you want to hear the atmosphere too, man. You do. You want to hear the atmosphere. So it's going to be... I wish there was a way to watch the fight and not have commentary and just listen to the atmosphere and then just have microphones in the stadium so you could hear what's going on. I think that would be a really good idea for like Fox Sports and whatnot, but in the same sense, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. But I think it'd be a good idea. It's what they did in European football, actually, and baseball. They had that. You could have the option of not listening to commentary, but it didn't work out for those sports, but I think it would for here. I think it would for boxing. Asking Boss says, what's good, Blaze? Just waiting here for Kambosos to be known as the ultimate undisputed champion of the world in lightweight boxing, mate. Greg says, I just want to see Kambosos Jr. fight. Might try to find a crack stream when he's fighting. Yeah, exactly right. Just find a crack stream when he's fighting. Obviously, listen in here as we go through it all. But, I think it's probably, you just do that, man. Yeah, I reckon you just do that. But if you want to watch this undercard as well, then I think it's probably worth it. But Knowles will said, is this fight sold out? Yeah, it would be. I think it's 54,000, whatever the capacity is at Marvel. Marvel Stadium capacity. Marvel Stadium capacity. 53,259. Yeah, so I believe that they actually said 54,000 be here today, which might mean they might be over capacity, but... Session Kelson says that'd be such a big moment for Australia, sporting history for Kambosos to win, take his head off Georgie. It was such a huge, incredible moment for Australia with the underdog victory of Kambosos against Teofimo Lopez. And this is just the next This is just the next step up here to unify it. But that was such an unbelievable upset. Unbelievable upset over Lopez, man. LeBron Games says, is Far versus Browne over? Yes, Browne knocked him out in the first minute and a half, bro. Browne knocked him out in the first minute and a half. Jules Balls says 50,000. No, 53 and a half. Palicte says, reports coming from New Zealand that there will be a 2-match football series between Australia and New Zealand, one in Australia and one in New Zealand, to commemorate 100 years of Socceroos in the first game between the two. That'd be good. We never lose New Zealand, so hopefully that, well, maybe if we don't make the World Cup, at least we get that, you know? All right, so we do have the next fight come up here, guys. The next fight is coming up here. Marcel versus Wednesday, Titans versus Cowboys vlog coming out. Guys, again, I say this all the time. The weekend is too many streams. I always put it out on the Monday. The Monday is when the vlog comes out, no matter what. Monday. Always Monday. Always Monday. If you notice, when I did Magic Round on the Saturday, I put the first vlog out Monday, the second vlog out Tuesday, and the third vlog out Wednesday. ZDT says, why is Kambosos boxing Allen Iverson? What are you smoking? Are you smoking something? You smoking something? Shit, man. TikTok box, I think I heard 50,000 plus. So this is Tsoye. I was right. It's Hemi Ahio versus Christian Tsoye here. 8 rounds at heavyweight is the next fight. 8 rounds at heavyweight is the next fight. Nozzle says, I have a feeling if Socceroos can get to World Cup, we can knock out France. We should have beaten them last time. We were better than them. We were better than them in that game, and it was actually against the run of play that we lost that game 2-1. So we actually we deserved to win that game against France. It is what it is. George Wilson, who do you have in this fight? So I don't really know too much about Christian Tsoye or Ahio. Looking at Tsoye, he looks like a big bopper, man. He looks like a big bopper. I want to have a look at Hemi Ahio first. And I want to have a look at Ahio before I make my call here. All right, so just based on what I see alone, Ahoy looks pretty... Sorry, that's a mixture of Ahio and Tsoye. But Ahio... He probably looks a little bit more relaxed and confident. I want to see the stats on the two, man. Like, I don't know much about these guys. I'm not going to pretend that I know these two guys. For you, Slava says, have won the Origin tickets with your TikTok yet? They ain't going to give me that win, bro. You and I both know they ain't going to give me the win there. You know what I mean? Like, there's about the same chance that they're going to put me on the commentary for the Roosters-Raiders game right now. Than there is of me winning those tickets. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have the most views on that TikTok. If you actually go, you can actually see that I'm very close to having the most views on that TikTok. I think I'm number 3 right now, and I only put that up yesterday. I know the guy who's got number 1 at the moment. He's got the most likes, but I think mine's going to overtake it very soon. But they're not going to give me the win, my guy. You and I both know it. We both know it. Cooper Johnson says, Ahio paying $1.06, so Tsoye paying $13. There you go. So Tsoye here, 32 years of age, Ahio 31. Height is 1 centimeter advantage to Ahio, 183 to 182. 185 to 182 reach advantage to Ahio. And then I think just a little bit heavier as a Tsoye. But yeah, Cooper just said that $1.06 for Ahio. So I did say he looked a little bit more kind of confident walking out, and he did look a little bit more, I guess, patient. No, what's it called? What's the word? Not patient. The word is calm. I would say calm and collected. So he says, as soon as I saw the thumbnail, I saw an Allen Iverson comparison, but now I look at it more, it doesn't that much. No, Devin Haney looks nothing like Allen Iverson. Palicte says, I'm 10 or 32 matches unbeaten. This could be Messi's. So, Palicte, let's get back to boxing, my guy. Like, I understand that, but let's get back to the boxing right now. So, Christian Tsoye here, 11 fights, 5 wins, 4 KOs, 4 losses, and 2 draws. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go. So, Christian Tsoye got up against Hemi Ahio. It's weird how they had these fight cards in the wrong order, man. It's really weird. At least I've got the top 2 in the right order, but I think we're going down. Actually, we are. I think this is exactly what we're doing here. So, Far versus Browne, and then we're going Ahio versus Tsoye, and then we're going Nyika versus Maatalla, and then we're going up here to Moloney versus Palicte, and then Kambosos Jr and Haney. Well, at least it will look normal once these 3 fights are done, because then I'll be like, no, it went that order. Don't know what you're talking about. Hemi Ahio. Fight is the center ring here. Alrighty, guys, time to hit that thumbs up button. Time to subscribe if you are new around here. Get in the chat. Let us know your thoughts. Here we go. Ahio versus Tsoye. Come on. Hopefully it's a good fight here. But with one guy being $1.06, you are probably going to be assuming. That we know who's going to be winning this fight. It's knowledge releases. What time does the main event start? Oh, probably in like 2 hours, something like that, bro. Probably in something like 2 hours or something like that, bro, roughly. Or maybe an hour and a half. It depends on how fast these fights go. Of course, you'll get behind Ahio here, will you? He's $1.06. So Ahio comes forward here. Let's see how long this lasts. 6 times 3 minutes rounds. Oh, geez, what a big start here. They're going for it. Right now. Ahio with the right, and Tsoye comes to the top of the left and right there. Misses both those. They're just both swinging right now. Ahio comes underneath there. Uppercut. Nice little land there. Body shot. Comes over with the right as well. Geez, there's so many punches being thrown right now. I can't even commentate it at this point. So they're up close and personal right now. Ahio goes to the left there. Kind of gives him a bit of a rock and back of the head. And they separate it there with the referee. So 2.5 minutes to go here. Round 1 of 6. Tsoye coming out quite strong here, but Ahio, oh, it's a good left there from Tsoye. And I tell you what, Tsoye's actually probably been the better fighter in his first opening 40 seconds right now. Ahio comes in with a couple of body shots there. Tsoye there comes forward there with a left jab. And oh, that's a good left there from Ahio. That probably got him some big points with the judges, that one. Not a huge crowd in just yet, but it will obviously pack up a lot later on. Ahio there with a nice little left. I tell you what, this is a very frenetic pace fight for a heavyweight fight. Ahio comes there with the left and the right, and then Tsoye with the left and right combo there. And another one! Tsoye coming forward here. Geez, good head movement there from Ahio. Now, Tsoye just is winning this round right now. For a guy that was massive underdog, he is doing very well in this first round. Minute 40 to go here of round 1 of 6. Ahio comes over the top there. Tsoye with the left jab, both landing pretty nicely there, breaking through the defense. And Ahio comes over the top with the right, but he'll miss that one. Ahio coming forward with the left, and Tsoye will just go underneath and just give him a nice little cuddle. So, listen, everything's going to be okay. Minute 20 to go here, round 1 of 6, and Ahio just continues with this, Tsoye just keeps continuing with this left jab here. Left jab. It's really working nicely. That's a good right there from Tsoye. And Ahio looks like he's like winding it up right now, but he hasn't exactly been having a great first round. So I don't know why you'd be acting cocky like that as we currently speak. Minute to go now. Tsoye comes forward. Now Ahio goes with a nice little right body shot. Minute left now of round number 1. Ahio comes with the left. That's a good right there from Tsoye. Didn't really land a great deal. Oh, that's a good uppercut from Ahio. That's a very good uppercut there. That's a good uppercut again there from Ahio, but he does leave himself open for Tsoye to come over the top with a right and a left. Tsoye comes forward. That's a big, huge right that he tried to land there, but it was defended nicely by Ahio. 37 seconds to go now. Cheeky little left there from Ahio. And then he also gets the right as well in there. Oh, I don't know. This is a very 50-50 round. Oh, that's a good left there from Ahio. I think he's probably been more clinical. But then again, Tsoye's been pretty good too, man. 25 seconds to go here of round number 1. And, geez, I don't even know who to lay with this one. I really don't know who to kind of side with in this one so far. 15 seconds to go, round 1 of 6. Tsoye coming forward, then Ahio gets a couple of body shots, and then Tsoye comes with a body shot himself. Ahio then lands an uppercut and a right. Now Tsoye comes back with his own little flurry, but good defense there from Ahio. Jeez, I don't know. Oh, that's a good uppercut there. That's a late shot. That's a very late shot there, but it's going to be okay. So, first round done there, guys. I'm probably going to lean... Far was $1.07 last fight and he got knocked out. Is that right? TikTok boxing. Was Lucas Browne that big of an underdog? Wow. Okay. Far was $1.07 last fight. It's crazy. But round 1, I'm going to lean with... Oh, I'm going to lean... I don't know. I actually think I might lean with... Honestly, I'll go 10-9 to Ahio, but see, that's kind of going on the basis that I know he's the favourite. Like, honestly, I don't... It's a very 50-50 one. Honestly, either of those guys could have won that. Either of those guys could have won... Oh! What? What? Tsoye just retired. We have a stoppage. He's hurt his elbow. What? He's not going to fight. Tsoye has just stopped. Are you joking? Are you joking? Apparently he's done something with his arm here. Where's the arm? What's happened here? So it's going to be... There must be something with he's saying with his elbow or something. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's in pain. He doesn't look like... No, it's not a doctor stoppage. It wasn't a doctor stoppage, George Ball. It was a fighter stoppage. He said no. The doctor didn't stop this fight. He stopped the fight. We're just waiting here. I'm just waiting to figure out what's going on here. Mr. Kelly says at this rate the main event will be in an hour, yeah? So let's have a see. Let's have a look where this right forearm happens. I think he just overextended it maybe. Okay, so when he's pushed off, when he's gone to push off from Ahio, Tsoye must have just overextended his elbow or something. I don't know. Blitz says great atmosphere here. Yeah, good stuff, man. Hopefully it's good to see. But that was a shit fight. Fighter stoppage, never heard of it. Yeah. The doctor didn't stop this. He just said, I'm not going back out there. I've hurt myself. Another first rounder. That's it. 2 first round finishes. Next Burke. You be happy with that one? Well, there you go. So let's just wait for the official announcement. I can't believe how terrible that fight was. Knowledge for the first 2 fights here. So now I believe it will be Nyika and Maatalla, but that's going to be about another 15-20 minutes before that fight happens. That was a waste of time, that fight. That really was a waste of time, and I understand it's disappointment for Christian Tsoye, but still, like, very disappointing first 2 rounds here, first 2 fights. Knowledge Review says, I'm happy that main event will come quicker, but it's bad for the people that bought the pay-per-view. Yeah, I get the money back, so it doesn't really matter to me, but the fact of the matter is that, yes, people who spend their hard-earned money on it, and they're getting this right now, they'd be very disappointed. But then again, people aren't buying the pay-per-view really for these 2 fights. They are buying it for the George Kambosos and Devin Haney fight, and also the Moloney versus Palicte, maybe, and maybe the Nyika fight. But, yeah, disappointing. Palicte has 2 first-round finishes. ZDT 53 says, hope they're all first-round finishes. Hope not, ZDT. No, hope not. No, we don't hope that. We do not hope that. All right, here we go. Fires to the center ring here. Let's just hear them officially say it. The crowd's kind of like half booing right now, half not booing. Knowledge Solutions, will the result be Ahio by TKO? I'm not too sure, because it's not really a TKO here, and it's not a doctor stoppage, so I don't really know what it is, because he has just retired. Like, that's... Ahio is not Ahio. Tsoye just retired after the first round. Corner retirement, blue corner. Therefore, your winner by TKO. Yeah, Ahio. All right, there you go. So, yeah, corner stoppage. It's going to be Ahio by TKO. That was a very confusing one. There you go. Ahio by TKO, and that's in the red corner. Bing bong. There we go. And we'll put that one there. Yeah, very anticlimactic there. They're talking about the commentary. Very anticlimactic. All right. Here by TKO. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe for new around here. Darren Daniel says, this hasn't been worth $60 yet. At least it's got Kambosos fighting. Well, that's the whole point, you know. That's what everyone's here for. They're here for Kambosos. They're not really here for Tsoye. But if you missed that first fight, though, that Browne knockout was good, though. That Browne knockout was good. He was a massive underdog against Far. Far was apparently $1.07 to win that fight, and Browne just knocked him out in the first minute and a half. So, you know. Knees Burke says, looking forward to Moloney, bros. Yeah, obviously Moloney, he'll be fighting. The other fight for Moloney is afterwards, isn't it? Isn't there a post? I think there's 2 fights after George Kambosos and Haney. Now, I might stream it. I might stream it simply because this is going very quickly now, but I do have the Raiders and Roosters stream that I'll be doing later on today. So it depends on if that's going to impact that. But at this rate, I don't think so. We've only got 3 fights to go now. We've only got 3 fights to go now. James Herbert says, it's a family to catch the first at Geelong decision. Yeah, fair enough. He's just like, you know what, I can't want to get out of here right now. So, yeah, here by TKO, and there we go, guys. There we go. Knowledge Review says, I wish Nikita was fighting this card. Like you look at the card and you do think it's quite an underwhelming. I was talking to a friend of mine, just before about an hour and 2 hours before I started the stream, and I was like, we were talking about how underwhelming a lot of the undercard actually is. But Campos vs Haney is what obviously the big draw card is, and we all know that. But it's realistically the only massive draw card. Sometimes you'll get some really good undercards. This one doesn't really have it at the moment. The undercard for that last fight, which was it Gavin Zieski? I think one in Galanzeski was actually pretty fun to watch. Don't even start me on that. What was the other one with Hardman and who was the other one? Who was the fighter who won that? Zarafa, Muppet. That was the worst boxing fight card I've ever seen in my life. Tom says, would hate to run into Daddy Browne in a dark alley. Holy, absolutely, yeah, man. He actually seems like he'd be a really top bloke. But yeah, he just obviously looks like a menacing figure and is a menacing figure. Like he comes in at 43 years of age as like a 9-1 underdog and comes in and knocks the guy out in the first minute and a half who's, 9 years younger than him. You got to call that pretty impressive, man. You got to say that's pretty impressive. Who won? Terry Nicholas or Lachlan Higgins, by the way? Surely it would have been Nicholas. Surely Nicholas would have won. I'm going to go down here and make sure of that. Yeah, Terry Nicholas drew with Lachlan Higgins by majority draw, 58-56. Higgins, 57 times 2. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, wow, there you go. There you go. So the next fight here is going to be, they've taken that one off. So next fight is Nyika versus Maatalla, and then Moloney versus Palicte, and then we've got the Kambosos versus Haney. So like I said, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We'll be here all day. UFC undercards to go to. Yeah, Knowledge for Lyrics. UFC really knows how to put on a really good event overall throughout the entire card. It's usually pretty good. ZDT's to the Garside versus Matet card was decent. That was the one. That was what I was thinking about. Yeah, Garside versus Munru Matet. That was a good fight card. That one. Yeah, we did stream it. Session Gell says, I felt like I was robbed by that Harbin Rafa event. I didn't even buy it. Yeah, absolutely. I bought it, but in the same sense, like I said, I get it paid back to me, so it's like it's okay. But if I had have paid that, like someone who doesn't do streaming and doesn't do what I do, then I would have felt quite, very, very disappointed by the way that entire event was put on. It was obviously a money grab, and super disappointing. Super disappointing to see how that one really unfolded there. Oh, everything's frozen. Cool. Shit, man. Hopefully everything doesn't freeze too much here, and we get back on. Oh no, it's back on. Beautiful. All right, let's click on that one. Let's move. Oh no, apparently not. Sergeant Gell said, that's right. Mr. Achilles, I hope we see a knockout in the main event. I think we will, man. I think we will see Devin Haney get knocked out. I really do. I really feel like Devin Haney will get knocked out in that round 8. And I think Kambosos, he's talking a lot of shit, so you'd have to hope that he can back up his mouth, man. You have to hope to see that he can back up his mouth, dude, because he has been giving it a biggin. He has been giving it a good old bloody biggin, man. He has been giving it the good old biggin. But we've just got that next fight here, Nyika versus Maatalla. I might actually run off. Should I run off quickly? No, I'll be right. Now, because it's a break in the fights here, guys, I'm going to run off and I'm going to get a... I'm going to run off and I'm going to go to the bathroom just quickly. Guys, thumbs up, subscribe, wait here. I'll be about maybe 2 minutes and I'll be back in 2 seconds. James, Dasmate, Paddycat, moderators, Truckin', Jay, everyone, keep a hold of these guys. Keep a hold of these cheeky buggers. Keep a hold of these cheeky buggers in the chat. All right, guys, I'll be back in a sec. back. We are back. Hello. Don't miss me too much. I didn't miss anything, so it's all good. All right. Mr. Achilles says, would you say Kambosos is the best boxer to come out of Aussie? Wow. That's a big call. We've got Timmy 2 right now, who's going for a big fight up against Jamel Charlo. That was just right back into it. Didn't say hello, nothing. Just said, I'm back. You missed me? But no, we've got Timmy 2 right now fighting. We've got Justice Hooney's going to be a big one coming through. We've obviously had Timmy 2's dad, Tsoye, who came through, obviously back before a lot of us were around. A lot of us were not really around when the big fella Tsoye, who's now in Russia, was kicking it and absolutely slaughtering the opposition. So there's a lot, but Kambosos would need to continue this and maintain momentum here. It's very early to say Kambosos is the best boxer to come out of Aussie. Very, very early. Very early. And I still believe that Timmy 2 is ultimately going to be Australia's best boxer in the near future, followed by maybe Justice Hooney long term. Yeah, it is my personal belief. But Dad says I was around. Were you? I don't think you were around, mate. I don't think you were around. I don't know if you were around. I didn't even know you were here. I didn't even know you were here until just now. Actually, no, you were commenting before. Forget me. You were here. You just haven't commented in a while. You muppet. All right, here we go, guys. So we're going to be having Maatalla versus Nyika. Come on. Hopefully this is going to be a big one here. Hopefully we're going to get past the first round. We've seen 2 fights already that have just been first rounds. That's it. 2 first rounders already, but Maatalla comes out. I'm backing in Nyika here. I'm backing in Nyika. Get my wife's tonight. You know, someone on the Discord asked for the link to the fight. He got rickrolled. Oh man, you guys are funny, eh? That's funny as. That's funny as. If someone did actually rickroll him, that is actually really good. All right, Devin Haney. Here he comes, guys. Here he comes. Oh, he's wearing a Star Wars mask. I don't know. Is it Mandalorian? Shit, I don't know, guys. I don't watch it. Don't shoot me down. Do shoot me down. Do what you want. I don't care, but don't shoot me down. Guys, we've got 50 people watching here with 28 likes. Let's hit that thumbs up button. It's going to get pretty hectic a little bit later on. Close to the main event, the bigger you'll get, guys. So I appreciate you for tuning in. But hit that thumbs up button. Let's get 50 likes right now. Boom, 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 bing. And then soon I'm going to be coming out for a boxing event, eh? Look at me. I'm just too massive. I'm scary, man. I'm a scary man. I'm a scary, scary man. The old BKR sport. All right, so Nyika walking out right now. Not many people in the arena. I think they better get there pretty quickly because I think that people are waiting until the main event to come. But I think they were thinking it was going to come at like 1:32. Not many are there just yet. This does not look anywhere close to 54,000 right now. Boba Fett, thanks, Daz, mate. Wilder says, who will give up with a sore elbow this fight? That was so bad. I think he just realized that he wasn't going to win and said, nah, screw this, I'm out. I think that's genuinely what happened. Man. Because most people who are in this industry will fight through that kind of bullshit and they'll say, you know what, even though I'm hurting right now, I'm still going to keep going. But obviously he didn't. Which was, very disappointing. Oh, come on, Cubbies. 3-3 right now, top of the 7th. Come on, the Cubs. We already won early on this morning, so Cubbies are starting to improve ourselves, Daz, mate. Daz. Cubbies are starting to improve. 23-30. All right, so Nyika, 26 years of age to 25 of Maatalla. 1 centimeter difference in favor of Nyika. Height-wise, reach-wise, 1 centimeter difference in favor of Maatalla. Here we go. Palicte's Book of Boba Fett theme transitioning into Can't Tell Me Nothing by Kanye. This man's a legend. All right, here we go. Hopefully this one's a good one. It's been a really disappointing first 2 fights, so I really want this to be a good fight here. Weighing at 90.64 kilograms. See, I'm bigger than this guy. I can knock him out. He's from Victoria, Australia. 3 professional fights, 2 wins, 2 KOs, 1 loss, Maatalla. It's not a good percentage, but the fact of the matter is he's got 2 wins and 2 KOs, but the fact that he has that loss already would be very disappointing for him. Geez, I don't believe there's going to be 54,000 people at the stadium. I don't believe you're going to be able to fill that top part of the stadium. I don't believe it. There's no way. I think there's probably going to be about 30, 35. I call bullshit on the numbers that they've said. I call bullshit on the numbers that they've said this is a sold-out stadium because there's no way that top area of Marvel right now is going to fill up because there's not a single person up there right now. So I think that I'm going to call bullshit on that number. So Victoria hasn't actually gotten out to this as much as... Oh, but then again, obviously there is on the floor. Sorry, there is the on the floor. I forget all about that. But with that being said, like we are still... That's not going to be 54,000 here. There's no way. There's no way. There's just so many seats there. We're only... This is the second last fight before the main event. Like, that makes a lot of Angels games have been postponed lately. Today's game looking likely it will be as well. Why is it looking likely, Daz? Are you saying that it's currently on, or... you say it's currently on? All right, guys, here we go. Nyika versus Maatalla. Nyika is in the black trunks and Maatalla in the white trunks. Here we go. Come on. Let's get a good fight going on here. Let's get this mood back up and the spirit back up. 5 times 3-minute rounds. Cruiserweight bout at 90.71 kgs, which is 200 pounds. And Maatalla's going to come with the left jab, and then the left jab there from... Oh, that's a really nice left there from Maatalla, actually. He did kind of land that one. So Nyika backs away here. They're trying to find that reach right now. He comes over the top of the left and the right. Comes through with the left and does kind of land that one, but good defense there from Maatalla. 2.5 minutes to go here of round number 1. I just want to get out of round 1. That's all I want to do. I just want to see a fight that gets out of round 1 right now. Maatalla comes through, misses that one. Moving forward, they've got him in the corner. No, and it's going to be Nyika who misses that left there. Oh, big body shot there from Nyika, but doesn't really kind of connect as much as he wanted to. It kind of hits him and skims off as well. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here, round 1 of 5, and Maatalla is going to go with the left and miss that. Nyika, oh, big body shot there from Nyika. Very big body shot there. He fakes the right over the top, comes underneath with the left body shot, and another big left body shot there from Nyika. Jeez, that was very nice from him. Comes there with a left jab there, Nyika, and Maatalla just can't seem to find that range right now. He's just not really getting... He's getting a couple of jabs here and there, but he's just not finding the range that he needs to... it's a big, powerful shot there from Nyika as well, but it hits the chest. It doesn't really do anything there, but Nyika definitely looks like the more clinical fighter in this first minute and 20 in this fight. Minute 35 to go here of round number 1, and Nyika with a jab, decent defense there from Maatalla, and Nyika loads up that right, misses it, and then Maatalla tries to go for the counter, but he misses that one, gets that left there though, Maatalla. Body shot again from Nyika. He's just peppering those body shots. That's what's working the best for him right now. It's not really the over tops. It's not really the big punch to the head. It's the body shots, but that's a great body shot there from Maatalla. He comes in with the left and really gets a nice little crunch into that left oblique. So they move around now, and Nyika on the back foot. It looks like Maatalla really trying to dictate where this fight is and moving the fight into the way that he wants it to be. That's another body shot there from Nyika, though, that worked in nicely. Maatalla comes over with a big right, misses that. Both fighters land a cheeky little dink on the cheek, but I think Nyika probably came out better from that. 47 seconds to go here, round number 1 of 5. Nyika kind of lands a left there. Maatalla comes forward, gets a little bit of a clip. I think Nyika just looks a little bit more comfortable, but in the same sense, it's nothing really significant in his first round. I would give it to Nyika just so. It's a body shot there from Nyika to the right oblique. He goes with the uppercut there, and he misses that, but that's another body shot. Now Maatalla comes with the right. He'll kind of clip him. Not really, though. 20 seconds to go here. Round number 1 of 5. Maatalla comes forward. Comes forward again. Nyika. Oh, wow. That's a clip there from Maatalla. The commentary's not talking about it, but Maatalla got a nice little cheeky clip there over the chin. That was nice. So 10 seconds to go here of the first round. And Maatalla comes with a left jab there. Misses that one. I would lean very, very slightly with... Nyika 10-9 that first round, but I'm open to the suggestions if you want to go the other way. You're open to suggestions if you want to go the other way, but I'm going to say first round Nyika will be 10-9. Dasman says 9 games in a row being postponed. Are you shitting me? They've lost 9 games in a row? That's wow. That's wow. We did get through a round, Daz, mate. We did get through a round, and Justin Dukowski, the big fella, is here. Good on you, brother. Good on you, my guy. Appreciate you. Cooper Jobson says on Ticket Tech, and we're also, how's about those Cubbies, huh? How about those Cubbies right now? Slapping the cards. St. Louis is boring. Cooper Jobson says on Ticket Tech, still a good chunk of seats left this fight. Yes, I'm saying. They were trying to say it was a sellout. Or trying to say how big this This fight is in Melbourne. I don't think the numbers are going to be that good. I really don't think the numbers are going to be that good. The seats don't look anywhere near sold out right now, and that's on the floor. That's also on the first level, and obviously the whole top level hasn't been sold, so I think that the numbers have been dubious. I think the numbers have been dudded up here. This is to unify all belts in the lightweight division, and yet look at the seats right now. Like I'm telling you, I know there's still another fight to go here after this, but it's not too far away from the main event fight. All right, so round 2 of 5 here. I gave that first round just to Nyika, but I'm happy to listen to Maatalla claims a 10-9. 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go here of round 2. Jab there from Nyika, lands through. Maatalla comes back there with a couple of shots, body shot. No, I missed all of those. He is not clinical with those shots. He really doesn't know where he's throwing them right now. Maatalla goes to a left jab and he misses that one completely. They're up close and personal now, and Maatalla's going to just push off him. Nyika goes for a jab, misses that. Maatalla comes up the top of the right. He'll miss that one. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here of round 2. Oh, Nyika with a really good left body shot, and then he blocks it nicely. So he comes in with a left body shot, and then he'll come back up knowing that Matalla's coming in for the counter and blocks it brilliantly on the right-hand side. So well done there to Nyika with 2 minutes to go here, round 2 of 5. Maatalla comes with a left jab, and Nyika just drops away there. And come back up in close, but nothing really happens. Maatalla comes up the top of the right, misses that again. He just doesn't seem to know exactly his punches. They're just all missing, really. Nyika comes with a body shot, which will land. Minute 44, he kind of rocks back the head there, goes with the jab, misses that, and then comes with the right there. Nyika, nothing works out. Body shot, nothing there. Minute 35 to go here. Maatalla misses both those shots, and another big shot over the top miss, but he got a good right there. Nyika went with a big uppercut, but he misses that one. A lot of misses in the second round for both these fighters. I guess, like, Maatalla does look like the more energetic fighter, and that's a good left and right there from Maatalla as well. Then Nyika comes over the top with his own right, which lands. Minute 15 to go here. Now Nyika loads up a left and a right that both land. And another right that lands there. Still decent defense there from Maatalla, but it still lands there from Nyika. Minute 5 to go now. Round 2 of 5. Comes through with the right, breaks through that defense. It was pretty shonky defense there from Maatalla. And just waiting in the middle now. Nyika comes with a left jab. Doesn't land that one and misses a left hook. And then comes up with the right and he will get that one. Just kind of brushes that left eye of Maatalla, and they're giving each other a bit of a cuddle right now, giving each other a kiss and saying everything is going to be okay, lad, don't worry. 43 seconds to go here, round 2. Oh, Maatalla tried to go for a real cheeky shot there, but Nyika's just loading up right now, loading up. But all the shots miss. This second round has been really, really poor from both fighters in regards to actually finishing off their shots. Oh, big body shot there from Maatalla. Nyika goes with the left. He'll miss that one. Gets a nice little jab there, though. Goes in for the body. 20 seconds to go. I think that if Nyika wants to win this fight, he just has to keep going for the body because he's finding... Oh, that's a good right. That really... He opened him up there. He goes for a left to fake it and then comes on the top of the right and really clipped him nicely. That might have just won the second round here for Nyika. And that's a good right there. Kind of pushed off, but still, it was a decent little right that connected for Nyika. Another left and a body shot there for Nyika. And I think he's probably won that second round there late on. I think late on is where they've given that second round there. Second round there to probably Nyika. Second comes as the Cubbies are flying. They are flying right now, sir. They are flying right now, big fella. I don't know why. It just feels like this fight just doesn't seem to... Like this card right now, there's not as much excitement as I originally had. I thought it was... I don't know. It just seems like the crowd looks quite... It looks quite dead. Which I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it. I was just expecting a bit more hype, a bit more atmosphere. But right now, it seems like it's really kind of died off a bit. It seems like it's really kind of died off a bit here. But obviously that main event is still a little bit away. Still a little bit away here. All right, so round number 3 now. And they're going to come through here with a jab there from Maatalla. Nothing really happens there. Tsoye Browne says, how expensive is it to go to Boxing Live? This fight would have been quite decent. My mate AJ, good body shot there from Nyika. My mate AJ, he's there. He paid $200 for a ticket on the floor, but out back. Not right next to the ring, but out back on the floor. Oh, body shot there from Nyika, and then ducks away there. Oh, Maatalla comes through with a left and a right. Oh, it's a good uppercut there from Nyika. That landed pretty good. It's a good left there from Nyika as well. Jeez, really good shots here from Nyika in his third round. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go now. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here of the third round. Oh, no, I think it's just slipped over there. I don't think that's a knockdown. I don't think that's a knockdown there. It's just a slip over. Yeah. Better third round here in the first 2 rounds, though. Usually, undercards do dictate... good body shot there from Nyika. Undercards do dictate your height for the main event, and right now, that's probably what's doing it for me. Nyika comes over the top there with the right. He'll miss that one. And body shot there from Nyika. Oh, that's a good left there from Maatalla, but Nyika comes back and lands one himself. He'll miss that right shot. Good uppercut there. Okay uppercut there from Nyika. Maatalla's just whacked. That's a good left. That's a really good left there from Maatalla. Then he goes to the body shot there, Nyika. That lands. This third round's been really fun. Rocks his head back there with a left. And now they're giving each other a kiss in the center of the ring. Nyika goes for the left. He'll miss that one. Maatalla comes forward. It's been an exciting third round, but it's slowed down a little bit now. And then Maatalla's going to get a right that lands across the left cheek. Nothing really going on right now, but that's a good right there from Nyika in return. All right, so it's going to be put forward here by Maatalla. Nyika went for a huge shot there, but he missed completely, man. He missed completely. A minute to go now, round 3 of 5. Jeez, he went for a big blow, but just made himself look stupid with a huge miss. Maatalla comes forward. Nyika goes over the top there and misses that completely. Maatalla goes left. He'll miss that one. Can we see something going on in Nyika? Nyika will go for the shot there on the body, and nothing really goes there. 37 seconds to go here. I think Maatalla's probably been the better fighter in his third round. Oh, jeez, Nyika goes with a left body shot, and then a right. Then goes for a big uppercut and misses that. Good right there from Nyika. Good. He tried to go for the left there. Maatalla hits back there with a jab, misses that right. That's a good left there from Nyika. Left, right by Maatalla. That's a good combo, but then Nyika hits back himself, and you can see that blood is starting to come out of the nose of Maatalla. He's starting to bleed. Starting to bleed. No, nothing really going on there. They're going for it now, though. There's about 10 seconds left here, this third round, and I would nearly still argue that Nyika wins that round, but I wouldn't be surprised if Maatalla got it too. Jade Kerr says, so Kambosos next place? No. So we've got the next fight will be Moloney versus Palicte, and then obviously Kambosos Jr versus Haney. That'll be the fight afterwards. Wood, if there's more than Tinder, you can't get cheaper than that. Wait, what? Tsoye says, damn, never seen the channel hit by spam bots before. Absolute piece of shite. Oh, it happens quite a bit, but we got Truck in here, and Jay, and Daz, and the boys who lock them down pretty quickly. Daz, mate, says, Jeb Moloney fight is next. Yes, Moloney fight is next, and then we will have the Kambosos Jr fight, and then after that, we'll be streaming the Canberra Raiders versus Sydney Roosters game at 3:45. I'll actually have a pretty bit decent break in between. I didn't think I was going to get much of a break at all between the fights, and then the... I didn't think I was going to get a huge break in between at all, but I will. So Nyika's landed 55 to 35 on the head, 32 to 15 on the body. Nyika's winning this fight right now. All right, so round number 4 here. 3 minutes to go here, round 4 of 5. And left jab there breaks through to the nose of Maatalla. He just hasn't done anywhere near enough, man. Oh, good right there by Maatalla, but Nyika hits back there with the left jab. And he tries to go for another little flurry there. His combos aren't exactly terrible, to be honest with you, Maatalla. But it's just not good defense here from Nyika. But then again, this round 4, Maatalla's starting to do a little bit better now. He's just going to hope that one of those first rounds, maybe 50-50, and then maybe they'll 50-50. And then, oh, good left and right combo there from Nyika. Just absolutely fantastic there. And it's going to be Nyika coming over the top with the left and right. The bigger you get, guys, the more bots you're going to get. Obviously, you know that's just it. Just shows that we're starting to grow as a channel. So Maatalla now goes for a left jab. He'll miss that one. Now Nyika comes through. Nothing happening there. Maatalla goes forward again with the left and misses that. Nyika just gets away. 2 minutes to go here of round 4 or 5. Nyika goes with the left jab, and Maatalla there with a good left and right combo. Gets a bit of a nice little left and right zinger combo here. Another couple of lefts there as well. He'll land those as he had Nyika on the ropes. And that's a good hit there. He's actually rocked him a little bit there, Maatalla. Nyika comes in with a couple of body shots. And that's a good combo there. Hits the right very nicely on that cheek. Goes to the body shot there, Nyika. I'd lean with Maatalla in this 4th round so far. Nyika tried that right, but it was good defense from Maatalla to prevent that one. Body shot from Nyika. Blocked away. Maatalla with a really weird shot there. Coming forward, and then Nyika will just go over the top with the right and just say, get out of my face. Get out of my face. Maatalla comes forward. No, Nyika there with a good shot. Maatalla comes forward again, tries to get him to the corner. He's got him in the corner if he wants to try and open up a little bit, but he's not going to utilize it. He's not going to capitalize on it at all, and Nyika's going to get out of it pretty quickly. Hit him with the left and say, get out of my face again. 56 seconds to go here, round number 4 of 5. Oh, good body shot. That's a very good body shot there from Nyika. You can see that blood still coming out of the nose there of Maatalla, and it's a good left jab there. I think Nyika's still probably going to win this 4th round. It's a body shot there. Oh, good right return. So Maatalla was trying to go for that huge shot, but then Nyika comes over the top with the right and really lands that one to give him a wake up. Okay, just a couple of to and fro's here from both guys. 30 seconds to go here of round number 4 of 5. Body shot there. I'm starting to get a bit more excited now for the main fight. I guess those first 2 fights are over now, so now I'm starting to get a bit more excited again for that Kambosos and Haney fight. You can hear the atmosphere starting to roll up a little bit there in the arena. 14 seconds left here, round number 4 of 5. He pushes off him there, comes back over the top there. Nothing really going on here this last 6 seconds, and Nyika's kind of welcoming him in. He's just saying, you know what, come on, man, like you can have a crack, and there we go. I'll lean with Nyika, but honestly, there's no guarantee here at all. But I think that based on the amount of punches landed the first 3 rounds, that you'd probably be saying Nyika won the first 3 rounds pretty convincingly. ZDT says normally there's one of these bots every few hours, not twice in 5 minutes, that's all. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. But it is a big boxing event, so obviously the bots will get around the big events and whatnot. Justin Takasi says only 1 NRL game tonight. That sucks. There's only been 4 games this weekend, so, you know. TikTok Boxing says how many fights we've got until main event. Okay, this fight, next fight, and then we've got the main event. Get my wife's name out your mouth as Blaze. When people start coming in for the main fight asking for a link, can I rickroll them? Well, you're not a moderator, so you can't actually drop a link, but Dazmate can rickroll them. Absolutely. Which is probably what he's done there. All right, I bet you that's probably what he's done there with that link. Or, you know what, Dazmate? You should give him a link to the to the $5 membership. They wouldn't know the difference. That would be incredible. Dazmate, you should give a link to the $5 membership, and they might be like, oh, we can get the fight with $5. Imagine the scenes. So 2 minutes more to go here, round number 4 or 5. Maatalla would need a knockout here. Maatalla tries something there, but doesn't do it. And Nyika will come over the top of the left. He kind of lands that. Oh, geez. Maatalla now comes back. He needs a knockout. Nyika goes with the jab, though, but that was a really nice work there, Maatalla. He does need a knockout. Next to the ring, guys, will be Jason Moloney and Palicte. So get around it, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe. So it's going to come forward here. They'll come forward now. Maatalla has got him around that corner, but Nyika just kind of preventing him from really doing anything. Nyika has been the better fighter here, guys. It's not been anything special from either guy here. It's not been anything special from Nyika, but he will win this fight unless he gets knocked out here. Good left, right, left there from Maatalla with 1:55 to go here of round 5 of 5. This is the final round here, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pin that comment. I'm going to pin that comment. It's funny, man. All right, so Maatalla there comes over the top with the right. Nyika comes back there with the jab. Doesn't land that. Oh, that's a good left there from Maatalla. I think he's going to win this 5th round. I think he's probably lost the first 4 rounds, but he probably wins his 5th round right now. So 1:20 to go now. And that's going to be a good right. Actually, do it the other way around, Daz, mate. Daz, do it the other way around. Link to fight. A minute to go now, and Nyika comes out of the left jab. Maatalla, good right. He needs a knockout within this last minute of the fight. Yeah, Justin Takowski, I've seen that the Cubs are tied, but I saw we won this morning. It was a 4 a.m. start. I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch it. Maatalla on the defense. He'll come forward with a left and right combo there. This would be huge if he gets a knockout late on here. Couple good body shots, 40 seconds to go. Uppercut there from Nyika does not land. Good right there from Nyika, but it will still miss. Maatalla comes forward, and that's going to be over the top there with the right. No, nothing's going to land there. Nyika then with the right again. Oh, good left, right, left combo from Maatalla. Nyika, you just need to get out of this round, my guy. You just need to get out of this round right now. I tell you what, Maatalla is definitely going to win this 5th round. I've got Jack Lewis. I've got Kambosos by knockout in round 8 is what I've got. Oh, Maatalla. He will win this 5th round here, but he's going to lose the fight, in my personal opinion. There we go, guys. We do go to the judges' scorecards here. I think it's going to be a unanimous decision here for Nyika, but I think that it was good to see Maatalla really give it a late-on crack there. You know, I got George Kambosos in round 8 or round 9. All right. So it seemed like Nyika didn't really have the, the duration, the stamina, because he seemed like he was getting pretty tired in that last round just then. Seemed like he was getting a little bit tired. Look at that. Oh, squeezed the left there. And but next up, guys, we do have Moloney and Palicte, which will be the last fight before we get to the big one for the unifying of the world lightweight titles. There are 2 boxing cards going on at once. Yeah, this is the bigger one, though. This is obviously for the WBC, WBO, WBA, IBF, and Ring lightweight titles. Justin says there's a really good UFC card on this afternoon. Who's on? All right, so we're still waiting here for the official announcement, guys. Still waiting here for the official announcement. Come on, I think I'm pretty certain it'll be 4 rounds to 1 to Nyika. Volkov versus Rosenstruck. Oh, there you go. I don't think a great deal of people. I think you'd have to be a true, genuine UFC fan to really respect that for what it is, though. All right, here we go. Here we go. So 5 to the center of the ring here. Surely Nyika has won this fight. Surely. It should be a unanimous decision. There should not be a Maatalla win here. 5 rounds of professional cruiserweight boxing action. We go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. Zoltan, 49-46, 48-47, 49-46. Winner by unanimous decision, Nyika. Absolutely. There you go, guys. So we'll be David Nyika with the unanimous decision victory there over Maatalla. He did deserve it there. It wasn't anything special, but he got the job done there. Hold on. By decision. Go to the red there because he was red corner. Bang. There we go. There we go. So Nyika will get the dub there. Relatively unconvincing, but it is what it is. He'll take the win and he'll move on here. So next up, guys, we will have Moloney and Palicte. Guys, let's hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. ZDT says lifesaver for the pin link. Cheers. No worries, ZDT. No worries. No worries, mate. No worries. But WBO International Bantamweight title for Jason Moloney and Aston Palicte coming up next. Dasmate says James Moloney ready to fight. No, actually not, because it's not spelled M-O-L-O-N-E-Y for James. It is M-A-L-O-N-E-Y for James. You muppet. You muppet. But I'm just kind of at that point where I'm just like, I want that main event to come on, man. I just want that main event to come down. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, man. Could we have... Did we... Oh, we lost the cards. Yes, that's right. Sasson Gum says, I'm just glad we had a fight go past the first round. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It was great to see. Great to see there. You know, that's the main thing, because we've had some pretty poor fights so far. As I said, Moloney, you didn't see anything. I did see it. I can see it. And you also spelt it wrong there, and then you spelt it right there. So you were all over the shop. You are all over the shop. All over the shop, sir. So the crowd is starting to pick up a little bit. It is starting to pick up a little bit, but there's no way they're selling that top part of the stadium. I wonder how much the capacity is if you have the top area sold plus the seats on the ground sold. Like literally for an event like this where the ring is the only part you can't sell. I wonder how much it would be the whole way around. Because 54,000 is the seats on the first level, second level, and third level, not including on the floor. And Oz Lucius didn't expect the main event to be on so soon. Well, it's not on yet. We've still got about another halfer. We still got this fight here, and then we'll have the next one. This fight will be over before the AFL and the NRL. This fight is going to be over. The main fight will be over before the two major sports in Australia get underway, so they'll be actually kind of happy about that. Tyler says any links? Yeah, pin comment, mate. Pin comment. All right, so Aston Palicte coming out here. I think Moloney wins, though. Moloney's a very good fighter here in Australia. Obviously, anyone who knows the boxing industry in Australia knows that the Moloney boys are a good bunch of boys. Good boys. George Kambosos says, how many fights on the main event? This one and then the next one. And this one is the one just before the main event, which is up next. Right after this. George Kambosos and Devin Haney. Come on. Thunder. This song is so overused. This song is so overused as a walk-up hype song. You've been thunderstruck. Do. Dasmate says it's Paul Kent's fault. It's actually it's not. It's actually Milford's fault. And I'm disappointed for you. Knowles Village says Roosters Rays probably best game of the round. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it will be because the first three games have been terrible. The Manly game last night was disgustingly bad for the Warriors. On Thursday night, the Titans-Cowboys game was disgustingly bad for the Titans. And on Friday night, who played? Panthers Bulldogs? Yeah, Bulldogs got disgustingly beaten. So, yeah, we've got to hope the Roosters Rays game later on this Salo is at least a good one. But we've had a big weekend, guys. Like, you guys have been going crazy with those donos in the last couple of days, which has been awesome. But, it's really awesome to see you guys obviously support the channel like you do. But yeah, obviously those boring games were made up for by the way we obviously did our streams, because they were pretty fun streams to do despite the fact that it was shit games. Like, they were both shit games we did. The Titans Cowboys vlog will come out tomorrow at 5 p.m. But yeah, they were shit games that we did, bro. But it was fun that we at least got to have some kind of enjoyment out of the dog shit that the games were. Oh, jeez, I thought something just happened. That was just someone on their wanker motorbike. That's so funny that someone rickrolled him, man. That is so funny that someone rickrolled him. Knowledge Break says Argentina vs Brazil should have been next week, but how good is the month of June for sport? I actually think that the month of June isn't as good as the month of November this year. Month of November, we'll have the Rugby League World Cup. We'll have the FIFA World Cup. We'll have the Cricket World Cup. They will have a lot of big events in November this year. October, November, anyway. There's no off-season for me this year, really. The only off time that I might kind of kick back a little bit, I'll still create, obviously, a lot of content. But the moment I'll be kind of having a bit of a kickback compared will be January, because there won't be a great deal on them, but it's going to be a hectic end of this year. Ollie Wilson says, come on, Georgie Kambosos, you can do it. Absolutely. Justin Tarkowski says, boxing judges are so crooked. If we got a close fight, I fully expect Kambosos to win. Absolutely. He's got the home ground advantage. Absolutely. That's what happens in boxing, man. That's what happens in boxing. So, yeah, absolutely, bro. It wouldn't be surprising at all. Geez, that TikTok I made yesterday has nearly 8,000 views already. Like, oh, that's a great song, yeah. Yeah, that's a great song. We come from a land down under. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Women go and men plunder. Can't you hear that thunder? If anyone insults this song, you suck. You suck. Do not ever insult this song. Knowledge for Lyrics says, what is the biggest MLB derby rivalry? It would be obviously Yankees and Red Sox. Double L says, when does Kambosos fight start? After this fight, man. This is the last fight before the main event, sorry. This is the last fight before the main event, because we've had some quick fights. The Nyika fight went the distance, but Ahio and Browne both got very early wins in the first round. Land down under, where women go and men plunder. Can't you hear that thunder? All right, so Palicte has a 5 centimeter height advantage and an 11 centimeter reach advantage here. 31 years of age, the both of them, and they're both obviously 53 kilos. with Moloney actually having a bit of a size advantage there in regards to, sorry, weight advantage, but he's just a better fighter here. Oh, come on, let's get around with the boy Moloney. All right, guys, time to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Let's get around Team Moloney here for the Aussies. Ooh, 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 gee whiz. Let's get it. Come on, come on. Sachin Kellan says, Land Under is a masterpiece of a song. If you hear that song internationally and you don't go crazy, then you suck as a human being. That's not you. I'm just saying in general. If you're an Australian and you're in England or you're in America and you hear that song come on and you don't go wild, you are a muppet of the highest order. Get Wise to Make Mouse says the link to the fight is pinned. Yep, absolutely. TikTok Boxing says the co-main event is on. Let's go. Exactly right. Co-main event here. And there's a couple of things on the line here, actually. Hold on one second here. There is a couple of things on the line here. Oh, sorry, I've got to go back up here to find it. What are they fighting for again here? There's a couple of, I think the IBO maybe? I can't even think what they're talking about. Anyway, forget me. Forget me. They're fighting for something here, though. James Moloney and Aston Palicte. Oh, geez, I clicked on the wrong thing here. Let's go back and get this comment section up. There we go. Dustin Cass says, Cupboard's rookie pitcher looks great. Guys, we got a guy we got for Chris Browne. All good stuff. Nice Lyric says, boys go VIP box, but listen to BK's full commentary. Yeah, exactly right. But alrighty, here we go. So it's going to be Jason Moloney here. Fights 25, 23 wins, 18 KOs, 2 losses and 0 draws. Come on, Jason Moloney. This is going to be a hype one here, guys. This is going to be a hype one. Come on. It's time to get rocking and rolling here. Come on, Jason Moloney. Come on, the Aussies. Come the Aussies. It's going to be an easy win for the Aussies. Aussies win. Aussies win today. Aussies' biggest win all day. And then we're going to win on Wednesday for the Socceroos. The Socceroos are going to win on Wednesday. And then Queensland is going to win for the majority of really good blokes in this country and really good human beings in this country. All right, so Jason Moloney now. That's right. Amari Jones and Ankush Huda will be on the post-main event bouts, and Andrew Moloney with Alexander Espinosa as well. So if you don't know, guys, George Kambosos and Devin Haney are not the actual last fight of this card, but I won't be streaming those ones. All right, so here we go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And this is 10 rounds at bantamweight, but Jason Moloney, he's the favorite, and he should get the job done here, I believe. In the gold trunks, it's going to be Moloney, and in the black trunks, it's going to be Palicte. And they come forward now. All right, come on, let's get a knockout here for Moloney. So vacant WBO International Bantamweight title is what this fight is for. But Palicte is coming out there with a little bit of a bang here. He's got a little bit of pace behind that left jab that he's looking for. 2 minutes 46 to go here, first round. Palicte goes for a left uppercut, misses that one. Moloney just waiting his time, back coming inside, goes for the body shot, lands that one, and then Palicte tries to return, but he doesn't get it. But that's a good uppercut there from Palicte. That's a good little uppercut, cheeky uppercut, comes in with a right as well. He'll miss that one. Good defense there from Moloney. Palicte goes to the left uppercut, and he'll miss that one. He's really looking to try and get this uppercut early, but that's a good shot there from Moloney. Rocks him a little bit, and then Palicte comes back with a couple of left jabs. Left jab again there, but very easy defense here for Moloney. He'll go for a shot, and he'll get that defense pretty easy from Palicte as well. You can hear the atmosphere starting to really rock it there. And that's a good right there from Moloney. That was really nice. So 2 minutes to go here, round 1 of 10. Palicte comes in with another chance there at a left uppercut, but he just can't get it going. Moloney gets him back there with a good shot. Palicte is very pacey. He's got a lot of fast. He's very fast with the way that he's throwing these punches right now. Palicte goes to the left there, misses that one. Moloney and Palicte in the center of the ring right now, just kind of still very slow in regards to actual quality at the moment, but they're just waiting their time, and Moloney is just waiting to see, I guess, what Palicte's game plan is before he's just going to go and absolutely explode. That's going to be a left jab there from Moloney, and then Palicte coming to the top of the right. He'll miss that one. Oh, good shot by Moloney. Really good shot. You could hear that one. Palicte will miss that shot left and right, and then that's going to be Moloney with a left body shot. He's probably winning his first round here, Moloney, just by the quality of the punches compared to the, I guess, sheer amount of punches that Palicte is throwing and missing. Apparently, Palicte is a part of the Manny Pacquiao camp. Good body shot there from Moloney. Minute to go here of the first round. Good body shot again there from Moloney. Comes over the top there with a right, clips the cheek there. That was a brilliant right. See, his quality has just been so much better. It's just been I guess, the amount of shots that Palicte's throwing that's missing. He goes for an uppercut and he'll miss that one again there. Comes to the top of the right, he'll miss that one again there. He's just not landing anything good, Palicte. And yet, every time that Moloney comes back, he's just quality. He gets a left jab there, gets another left jab again. 37 seconds to go here, another body shot. He's just getting kind of whatever he wants right now. He's taking his time to take his shots, and he's getting exactly what he wants here, Moloney. Ooh, big uppercut there from Palicte. Again, misses. Left jab, both land there for Moloney. 23 seconds to go here of first round. And, oh, good right. Very nice right there from Moloney. 18 seconds to go now. Oh, good left combination there. Misses the right there over the top, but a good little combination there. 12 seconds to go now, round 1 of 10. Moloney comes with the right. Doesn't really get the land that he wants, but he's definitely won this first round. Much better, much more quality. Just hasn't thrown as many as Palicte. So casuals might look at that and think Palicte's probably been better, but he hasn't been. Moloney has landed the better punches there. 10 down road to Moloney, I agree. John Davies says, I hope Kambosos wins, but if you're a betting man, get on Haney. I disagree, John Davies. I completely disagree with you. I think that you're looking at the odds there and you're making that decision. I completely disagree with you. I think that it's actually kind of ridiculous that Kambosos isn't the favourite in his hometown. Jed Kerr said, you must have some power, Big Daddy. Not great connection, but gee whiz, Afar was wobbly. Yeah, he slapped him. Yeah, he got that first round slap up. First round slap up there. Damian Lillard in the arena. Oh, that's why Damian Lillard was at the Geelong game the other night, because he was here for this fight for Devin Haney. He must be obviously in the corner of Devin Haney. That's why he's there and getting around it. Big Dame. Mr. Achilles says, I respect Kambosos' chin. He ate some big hits from Lopez, but kept going. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Knowles Rodriguez says, Kambosos was 12-1 odds against Ahio, and look what happened. Yeah, he was, yeah. He actually came in quite late to 9-1 odds and then 7-1 odds, which means that somebody was onto something. It means that someone with some big money was onto something. But obviously, in the end, they got the win there, which was just amazing. Yeah, incredible. He was actually at 18-1 at one stage as well, but that was a long time before the fight. So 2 minutes 40 to go here, round 2 of 10. I gave the first round of Moloney 10-9. And Palicte comes forward there. Moloney there with a really good jab. And that's a good jab there from Palicte as well. 2.5 minutes to go here, round 2. Oh, goes to the uppercut. He really loves this uppercut, Palicte. But it looks like he could get a bit of power behind it. But they're just not landing. Nothing's landing for him. That's a body shot there from Moloney. He's going to come forward a little bit now. Moloney doesn't want to get drawn into this pace battle because Palicte has a lot of pace about him, man. He really is loving that frenetic energy. I'd be very careful about getting dragged into a battle about, how fast you can throw, because that's what Palicte wants right now. 2 minutes to go here, round 2 of 10. Good little cheeky left dig there into the right cheek from Moloney. Palicte comes through, but that's an easy defensive maneuver there for Moloney. Gets a good right going there. Good body shot there from Moloney as well. Palicte still throwing, but easy defense there by the 2 uppercuts. Easy defense there for Moloney. Again with the uppercut, it's so obvious what he's trying to do here, Palicte. Bro, you got to get a little bit more ammunition in your arm. Like, come on, man. You can't just keep throwing this uppercut, keep missing, and expect to win this fight. Minute 30 to go here, round 2 of 10. Good left jab there by Moloney. And they're up close right now. They separate again. Body shot there from Moloney. Probably defended there from Palicte, but very hard to tell. That was a terrible uppercut again for Palicte. He really has to throw this uppercut out of his game so frequently. Good little right there from Moloney as well. Good left. Palicte comes with the left. There's not a great deal in this fight, though. Like, honestly, you could argue, based on the sheer amount of punches that are thrown from Palicte, that he has been doing it right. But I still think Moloney is probably winning just 10-9 this round. I don't know. I think Moloney's probably winning this round too, to be fair. 50 seconds to go here of round 2. It's not a guarantee, though. Good body shot there from Moloney. Very good body shot. And a good right as well across the cheek. Very nice. So, good shot there with his right as well. Underneath there with the left body shot. And a body shot again from Palicte. And then Moloney goes for the left body shot. And that really was felt by Palicte. You can tell that one. 27 seconds to go. Another body shot. He's really finding good body shots. But that's a good left uppercut. He finally gets an uppercut that's kind of land there, Palicte. The first one of the fight. A left hook again here from Moloney. I think you might be able to argue Palicte to win this second round here, actually. I'm actually going to lean Palicte to win the second round here. 10 seconds to go now. I think first round was Moloney. I think second round was probably Palicte. Just, but you could still make an argument for Moloney as well. Both rounds, you can make an argument for both guys. So there we go, guys. That's round 2 done. Mr. Achilles says, Kambosos really missed weight. He missed the first weight, but he was able to make it. Yeah. He missed the first weight, but he was able to make it. No, sorry, I feel like more people in Australia support the Matildas than Socceroos. No, that's absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Mr. Kelly says, Campos, that's right. Cubby's going to the bottom of the 9-0 outs tied. Yeah, good stuff. Come on, Cubbies, walk it off against the Cardinals. The Cardinals, they're Muppets, those guys. They are bloody damn well Muppets. But here we go. So the next fight is going to be Kambosos Jr. and Haney, but we're still waiting here for this one here with Moloney and Palicte. It's actually a pretty fun fight to watch right now. It is. It is actually not too bad of a fight to watch. I'm leaning 10-9 both round 1 to Moloney and then 10-9 round 2 to Palicte. Come on, we're at 41 likes right now, guys. Let's get another 9 likes to hit the 50 marker. All right, so next round, we're underway. Round 3 of 10, 2 minutes 55 to go now. And you're going to see Palicte miss that big left. But then again, you're going to see that a lot because he loves that uppercut. And that's going to be a left jab there. Oh, good right there from Palicte into the body. That one really worked in nicely. You can tell that Moloney felt that one. Palicte's coming forward here. Left, right. It goes to the uppercut again, misses that. And a good right there from Palicte. Jeez, Moloney, you can tell he felt that body shot. Gets a good right there, but then Palicte comes right back at him. Right back at him again here. Jeez, Moloney not looking too good here in his third round. Oh, my goodness me. He's getting a bit of a wobble here, but now he's come back with a right. That was a nice shot there. Palicte comes up with the left uppercut again there. And then Moloney goes with the cheeky little left dink. Goes for uppercut, Palicte, but misses that one. And another uppercut, misses that one. Comes with the right, does land. That's a good body shot there from Moloney. Goes with the left, misses that. Oh, jeez, Palicte landed a nice jab again, man. And that's a good uppercut there with the left. Goes into the body. Minute 50 to go here. I think Moloney's worked his way back into this third round, though, which is good to see because he was on the downer there. But that's going to be a right there for Moloney. Again, right from Moloney. And you could see that Palicte got wobbled a little bit there. You can see he got wobbled a little bit there. Moloney should try and go for a bit more of a gold here in this third round, considering what we just saw. You can see Palicte was not feeling that one. Good left there. Really good shot there from Moloney. Some really good punches being landed by both these guys right now with a minute 17 to go of round 3. Palicte goes for a left uppercut. He'll miss that one. But I definitely still think... Oh, that's a good right there. Really good right cross from Moloney. And Palicte really did accept that. Like, he just ate it and just kept moving on. He didn't seem like he felt it at all, but it was a really solid connection with that right. 56 seconds to go here, round 3 of 10. Moloney comes forward there with the left. Oh! He's knocked him down with a clean shot, but he's going to get back up here. I think it's going to be nearly done. No, he's going to get up here. What a shot! Wowee! He's going to get back up here with 37 seconds to go here, but Moloney could finish this right now. He goes right. He goes forward here again. Left, right, left. Smack him! It's over! Moloney just went boomski. Gee whiz. It's over, baby. Moloney has done it. What a clinic in that third round at the end just then. He just went bang, 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 and then that clean cross. Wowee. That will be a TKO victory there for Moloney. By the way, thanks to Dino for subscribing. Appreciate you, dude. Wowee. So let's go and edit this one here. Let's write this one down. So Moloney by TKO. Oh, not that one. Not that Moloney. Moloney. Bloody Daz, mate. You see what you've done? TKO. All right, guys. Well, guess what? The main event's about to kick off here. Oh, dearie me. It is time. Nearly. It's not time right now. What a knockout, bud. Is Moloney from the Tweed Coast? Is he? A Gold Coast boy, effectively. The Tweed's effectively the Gold Coast. People in the Tweed are like, we are on the Gold Coast. What are you talking about? It's like, you're effectively on the Gold Coast. You're kind of on the Gold Coast. We'll take you. Moloney teed off on Palicte. Let's go, Moloney. Gee man. Gee whiz. That was a good knockdown there. And then he just rocked him. Now we've got to wait forever for the main event. Yeah, it'll take a little bit. It will take a little bit. Bro, the main event wasn't meant to start for another, like, hour and a half. So I'd be happy with this right now because we saw the Nyika fight go 5 rounds. If that fight didn't go 5 rounds, the Ahio and Tsoye fight, that went 1 round. The Far and Browne fight didn't even go a round. And the Moloney and Palicte fight just went less than 3 rounds. So, like, I'm not complaining here right now, you know? Like, I'm not complaining about how long we have to wait because this was meant to go for another at least hour and probably an hour at least. But the main fight will start in probably about 20, 25. Hold on 1 second here. I'm going to actually clip that. Knockout clip. For the TikToker. For the TikToker. Moloney turned him into Moloney. He did. Moloney did turn him into Moloney. George Wilson, will the main event start before 1 o'clock? No, definitely not. It's 1:40. It's 12:45 right now. It'll be like maybe 1:10 or maybe 1:05. It'll be at least 20. It'll be at least. Oh, it might be 30. It might be 10 past 1. It might be 10 past 1. We're just gonna wait here. That was such a good shot though, and then yeah, he just absolutely opened him up, man. Opened him up. Let's go Australia, baby. Let's go Australia. Let's go Australia. You can turn the Cubs game on now. Nah, bro, I've got the main event coming up. But all I know is I want the Cubbies to win. How about that? Who is hyping the main event of the night? Yeah, exactly right. We're here now. We are here now. We are about to get Kambosos and Haney. Kambosos and Haney. Let's just wait, Knowledge for Luke's, you know? Let's just wait for him to win this because he has to have a rematch regardless here. There will be a rematch. Well, actually, no, he doesn't have a rematch if he wins. Yeah, obviously, you know, they'll look towards that Loma one just to, you know, but it'll just be a defense. It'll be defense if he wins. So there's a lot of options. But Kambosos ready to rock and roll here. He's getting ready to rock and roll. We are about to get underway here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Get around it. Get around it. Get around it. It's nearly time. I'm starting to get keen now. This undercard has been pretty terrible, but I'm starting to get keen now here for this main event. Just got to get this win here, George Kambosos. I will go crazy, man. It'll be the first time in Australia's history. People don't realise it's the first time in Australia's history that we unify our belts. This would be such an incredible moment, man. Like, even it was an amazing moment when he beat Lopez, but like this would just be such a surreal moment to see Australia on the world stage get these belts. Knowledge Flory says Haney's belt is worth more than all of Kambosos' belts combined, so it's a really big fight. Whilst, yes, like, relax. Like, Kim Thomas says, come on, Kambosos! Come on, Kambosos! So round number 3, your winner by knockout. Oh, they've called it knockout, not even TKO. Okay. They've actually called it knockout. It's interesting how they called that one knockout, but they didn't call the Lucas Browne one a knockout, whatever. But all right, so by knockout, Moloney. There we go. So Australia already on the world stage there with Moloney, and then we're going to be on the world stage again right after this. Dino gets around. He says, let's go. What are you thinking, Dino? When do you reckon, who do you reckon wins this one, and when do you reckon they win? I know you're going to say Kambosos, though. I know you are, and you're a good man for saying it. One of the best moments of his life, WBO International Bantamweight Champion. Get on you, Jason Moloney. So happy to walk away with a great win. Aston Palicte is a world-class fighter. He was a hell of a fighter. I knew he was dangerous, but we stuck to the game plan, and we got the job done, and I'm so happy. World title coming next. Headline of my own shows here at Marvel Stadium. All right. That's what Malone's doing. That's what Malone is saying. He's saying he's going to headline his own very soon. The world title coming soon. Noel Lyric says, is this fight going 12 rounds? I don't believe so. I believe that Kambosos wins in the 8th round. I think Kambosos wins in the 8th round. I don't think there's any bantamweights in the world that can handle my pressure, my fitness, and everything I can throw over them over 10 or 12 rounds. Coming for those world champions soon. All right, what's the next plans? He's about to be asked. Become world champion. Australia's next world champion. Start headlining my own shows in Australia. I want Paul Butler next. Or the winner of Inoue Gonair. Oh, there you go. All right, well, there you go. AJ says Kambosos to knock the mother bish out of Haney in the 9th round. Ow! Come on. Might take 1, 2, 3. Woo! Come on. Come on. Come on. I will lose my shit if Kambosos knocks him out, bro. I will lose my shit. Yes, Justin. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I will be streaming the next one for Tai Tuivasa. Tai Tuivasa. When is Tai Tuivasa's next fight? When is his next fight? Daniel says Kambosos, bro. Haney looks ripped as. Yeah, Haney does look pretty ripped, but in the same sense, like that doesn't necessarily translate to a win. It doesn't necessarily translate to a win. They're just being ripped, but it is obviously a good sign for your fitness levels. But it also, Haney doesn't have that knockout ability. And if that could come back to bite me, that's cool. That's what boxing is. You know, boxing, you can get knocked out even if you don't have the knockout ability. But Haney doesn't have that knockout ability compared to Kambosos. So, yeah, it's gonna be awesome to see if that does obviously come true. But you know, this is boxing, baby. You know, you can get embarrassed pretty quickly. There is no guarantees. You can be a 15-1 underdog, a 13-1 underdog, and win against a $6, $5 favorite. Have a look at Kambosos Jr. versus Teofimo Lopez. You know, or have a look at Lucas Browne today against Afar. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, exactly right. Noz lyrics. Fury is Tyson Fury is fat. I wouldn't say. Well, yeah, he's not got the, I guess, the healthiest looking body, but his body is very healthy. Fury is a bigger guy, but in regards to, you know, having a bit of weight on him, but he beats everyone. Body composition doesn't matter. Joshua lost to a fat Mexican. That's true. He did lose to a fat Mexican there. Dino says Kambosos looked a little soft on the scale. Yeah, he did. It doesn't look exactly. But then again, like Kambosos doesn't have that menacing figure. He never has had that menacing figure. Kambosos, which has probably been his, I guess, negative downfall in regards to how people treat him. I think that this is what worries me. What worries me as a boxing fan is that we're all this hyped over one big fight there for Kambosos. Nobody knew who Kambosos was until he beat Teofimo Lopez. And although he was 19-0 at the time, the fact of the matter is that there is a reason for that. Timmy Tsu has been known, I know because of his dad, but also has been known pretty much by everyone for a long time now as he's coming up, right? Even Justice Hooney has been known by a lot of guys coming up through the system, but no one really knew who George Kambosos Jr. was until he beat Teofimo Lopez. So it's going to be super interesting here if he can carry on the consistency. He's talking a lot. He's 20-0. He's going up against a 27-0 fighter. This is to unify the belts right now. I'm getting excited, man. Getting excited, but I'm telling you, I'm nervous that we're biting too hard on one fight. I really am. I'm nervous that we're biting too hard on Lopez coming in underdone with a dad who is very talkative, but also very unrealistic about how his son is. Like, Teofimo is a fantastic goddamn fighter, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'll be very interested to see if he can take down Kambosos in a rematch if they did do that. But you know, I find that super interesting to see what that rematch would look like. George Ball says George is worth $2.40 underdog. Yeah, I think that's ridiculous. I think he should be favourite. Especially with hometown. If he gets through 12 rounds here, he will win, unless it's been a clear and obvious decision. Like, for example, the judges couldn't rig that scorecard for Kambosos, for Teofimo Lopez against Kambosos. And the reason why I say that, and it's a fact that they tried to rig that shit still, is that one judge still gave that fight to Lopez. And that was bullshit. That means that one judge thought that they were going to be able to rig it in favour of the hometown boy in Teofimo Lopez. Just throwing that out there. If it was a unanimous decision, which it should have been, that would have shown me that the fight wasn't going to be rigged. But by Kambosos winning so defiantly throughout most of those rounds and convincingly, that's what gave the fight there to Kambosos without the judges being able to be impacted for the rigging of that. Because boxing, I don't give a shit what anyone says, is rigged. Right? The only thing you can't rig is a knockout. That's the only part of this sport that you cannot rig. If somebody gets knocked out, that is clean, that is done, that is fine, that is 100% what the sport is, right? You cannot make an excuse for a knockout. But in regards to the judges' scorecards, this sport is blatantly rigged. Blatantly rigged. And they don't even hide it. Boxing doesn't even hide it. They don't care. They do not care. They don't hide it. So if Haney wants to win this fight, I genuinely believe... it's because of the hometown that it'll still go to Kambosos. But in the same sense, who's to say that they don't want Haney to be the big guy? Who's to say they don't want the American to be the big guy? I don't know. It's a hard one, man. It just depends on who they want, man. 3rd September, Taito Uvasa in France versus Cyril Kane. There you go. That'll be a big one. Go Taito Uvasa. Nate James with Browne with the first round TKO. Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, it was absolutely massive, man. It was absolutely massive. Absolutely massive, man. I'm surprised they called that as a TKO for Browne, but they called that as a knockout there for Jason Moloney. Mr. Achilles says, Kambosos isn't afraid to make it a dogfight, which he needs to do today. Yeah, absolutely, man. You're absolutely right. Okay, Kambosos does know how to kind of... I personally think that he would prefer a dogfight. I think that Devin Haney just doesn't... I think Devin Haney, like I keep saying, Devin Haney doesn't have that knockout ability, but he can still do it. Like, he can still knock somebody out, but... not of Kambosos' level, in my personal opinion. I don't think so. But then again, we are looking at one fight against Lopez to really get our whole understanding of Kambosos. I've seen him fight beforehand. I think that Kambosos is a really good up-and-coming fighter. And obviously now he's not up-and-coming anymore. He's here. But the fact of the matter is that you could still argue that he's up-and-coming, Like, you could still argue that this guy is up-and-coming. He's only 20-0 right now, you know what I mean? Like, he's 20-0. That's really when you start to make your name for it. And Devin Haney is 27-0. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that George Kambosos is only 28. He's born 1 year before me, so he'll turn 29 this year. He'll turn 29 this year, the old George Kambosos. But yeah, man. Yeah, no. Like I think people are biting too much on one result. But in the same sense, I still think Kambosos wins today. Richard says, I think that Americans are faster and more skillful because they train and fight Mexicans every weekend. I feel like that's incredibly wrong. I think that you're entitled to your opinion. You're absolutely entitled to your opinion. But I think that my opinion on America and England come from the fact that their living style is actually a lot more difficult and a lot more to do with the lesser privileged areas. And you obviously find that a lot of the fighters actually come out of those lesser privileged areas. So I'm trying to put that in the nicest way possible, obviously. And I find that part is why you see so many Americans and so many of the English at that top tier level. But now, man, you're actually seeing these Aussie boys coming through. You're seeing these Aussie boys like George Kambosos, like Timmy Tsu, Justice Hooney coming through. Obviously, Moloney doing his thing right now. You're seeing these Aussie boys really starting to make a name for themselves. And although it's still very early in the careers of and even Nyika, maybe eventually we'll see. He had a great knockout in that last fight that he had on the Gallon Tsoye undercard. There are some really good Aussie boxers coming through, which is proving what I'm saying wrong. But I think that the reason why I would say you're wrong is the fact of the matter that, look, that's cool that they might have a bit of pace about them, but I think Kambosos will beat Haney today, and I think Kambosos will beat Garcia, and I don't think that part of the world right now is at their peak in boxing. I don't. Obviously, we saw Deontay Wilder get slapped by Tyson Fury 3 times. Don't care what anyone says. He won all 3 of those fights, in my personal opinion. I know he won second and third, but he definitely won that first for me as well. There's not the most unbelievable of quality right now in regards to the top tier for majority across specifically the United States. Right? It's not their peak as we currently speak. My personal opinion anyway. Name me one right now who is currently at the very, very peak, and then name me multiple. Right? And I know Australia's not there yet, but I'm saying they're making a good name for themselves. And if Kambosos wins this one, he is at the peak of the lightweight division. And there's no argument about it, because he would have unified the belts for the first time since 1990, and the first time in their history with the WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, and the ring lightweight world titles. That'll be a fact. That will be a fact. Richard says, they are, but there are so many boxers in USA and Mexico, so many take it to make a living. We will see, though. I was surprised when he beat Lopez. Kudos. Absolutely, Richard. I understand what you're trying to say, but the fact of the matter is that right now, American boxing isn't at its peak. It isn't at its peak right now. And I think that's because you are seeing a lot more, I guess, support from international in regards to boxing as well. The Australian scene, no one really has been massively into boxing until very recently, in my personal opinion. You know, I think that boxing was big with Kosetsu, but I think that, you know, names like Gallon, getting people who are casuals into this sport is really what has brought this sport back out into the limelight of the casuals, and people are starting to really back it in, and now they're starting to really appreciate the sport for what it is. So that's why you're starting to see a lot more Australians really improving the ranks, because there's a lot more support financially for it and a lot more public support as well for it. So, and Australians, we are very well known for being tough fighters, man. You know, even through the wars, like Australia's got a very good reputation through the First World War, Second World War. You know, even the wars that obviously we lost alongside America, you know, Vietnam and whatnot. Australians are very well known for being very tough and gritty and never giving up, and having that underdog mentality. I think that's what you're underappreciating here about other parts of the world, is that obviously I understand Americans are very proud of their country. We're very proud of our country too. But I think that you might be kind of discrediting Australia a little bit. And I know you're not doing it deliberately. I know I'm not talking shit, but I just think that I think that Australia deserves a bit more credit. Absolutely. Ben Barker Music says, I don't see Kambosos winning this, considering he got the belts off Lopez rather than taking them from Loma. Lopez won't rise again, and I don't think Kambosos will rise again either. I completely and utterly disagree with you, but in the same sense, I could see you being right, absolutely. But I disagree with you, but I could see you being right whilst saying that. Justin Barton says, did not expect Junior Farr to get KO'd. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for a minute and a half, and Lucas Browne slapped him. Big upset, tough fight, Kambosos versus Haney. Chess match, hope George gets the dub. Yeah, he just needs to, like I said, like we were talking about before, he needs to bring it into a dogfight, in my personal opinion. You know, I think this is a huge fight for him here. He is still technically the underdog though, so he can still utilize that ability that he learnt from that Lopez fight, where he was a significant underdog, and try and transition it to here as well. Richard says, yep, Aussies are tough, good stock from the colony days, absolutely. John Davies says, the people that fought in those wars are a different breed of the people in their 20s today. And I find that to be absolutely disrespectful, but I understand that what you're trying to say is that people nowadays aren't built in regards to that nature, but I find that ridiculously incorrect. I feel like to the core of our nation and to the core of the people from our country, I think that you're going to struggle to find a really you're going to find it tougher to find a really mentally strong and physically capable nation like Australia is. And I think that whilst, yes, obviously social media has impacted a lot of the world now, pretty much all the world except for obviously some nations, I think that Australia is still one of the toughest mentally and physically capable in the world. And I think if you really go deep and drive deep into a lot of the nations around the world right now in boxing, you will understand what I'm saying there. I think you'll understand what I'm saying there. Ben Bugger Music says, Junior Farr looked like a fish out of water floundering on the canvas. Yeah, he really did he was out of his depth, man. You know, he was out of his depth. Dazmate says, I've been built different though. Dazmate, you're a Dogs fan. You Dogs fans are Muppets. So let's pretend like you're not even a part of it. Cubs losing 5-3. It is what it is. Justin, we can still win that one. We can still win it. Historic day in Melbourne for biggest fight in Australian history. Here we go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Now, obviously, we smack out boxing events here on the channel, UFC events, NRL. We'll be doing the Raiders Roosters game later on today. Get around it, guys. I appreciate you for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. If you want to get in the comment section, it's free. Just subscribe, refresh the stream, and you can get in the comment section and tell me that I'm a Muppet all you want. Noel's Lyric says, would you be shocked if Kambosos win in less than 6? Yes, I think that I'd be shocked if anyone wins this in less than 6. I think this at least should be going 8. I said that Kambosos wins in the 8th round, but yes, I would be superbly shocked if this was an early fight. Yeah. Then again, the way the fights have been going so far tonight, they have all been very early. X-Ray says, surely this is a controversial draw and they do a rematch. Well, the thing is, if Kambosos loses this fight, there's a requirement for a rematch, and it'll be back in Australia as well. So there is a rematch clause in the fight that no matter what, we'll see these guys go again if Kambosos wants to lose. So, no matter what, we'll get a rematch here. Or if Kambosos wins, then maybe not, probably not. Ken says, Haney is soft and his chin hasn't been tested. His chin has not been tested, really. And that's the biggest question mark, obviously, here. So we'll go through his record again here. His last, obviously, fight was against Joseph Diaz there with the UD. Beat Jorge Linares with a UD there. Beat Yuriorkis Gamboa with a UD. And Alfredo Santiago with a UD. And then had the RTD retired with the Zaur Abdullayev, and then KO was Antonio Moran back in May 25 of 2019. So yeah, look, besides obviously Linares, Gamboa, and Diaz are very good fighters. Very good fighters there. But obviously, yeah, wasn't able to knock him out. And like I told you guys before, Devin Haney has never fought outside of Mexico and the US. Has never. He's never fought outside of Mexico and US. I'll go through his 27-0 fighting right now. Mexico, Tijuana, Mexico, Tijuana, Mexico, Tijuana, Mexico, Tijuana, Nevada, USA, Las Vegas, USA, Louisiana, USA, Tijuana, Mexico, Pennsylvania, USA, Pennsylvania, USA, Tijuana, 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 California, Pennsylvania, Georgia, USA, Pennsylvania, California, Louisiana, Maryland, New York, Los Angeles, Florida, Nevada again, the MGM Grand, and then now here in Melbourne. This is his first fight outside of America and Mexico. So, you know, this is going to be the first time he's really going to understand where he is not the favourite as well, you know, and he's not going to have really much support at all. You're not going to get any support here from this Australian crowd. And whilst you can still win that fight, you can still have the quality to win that fight, he is going to be really up against it here. And you can tell these Greeks, they're going crazy. The Australians will be going crazy. The whole country right now is going to be really supporting George Kambosos. It's going to be really hard for Devin Haney to adjust that real momentum that you're going to see from George Kambosos. Sachin Kellen says, show no mercy, ferocious Kambosos. Tom Jobs says, new subscriber, bro, love the work. Let's get it, baby. George, come on, George Kambosos. Appreciate you for tuning in, my guy. Knowledge Valeria says, Haney's been rocked, but not enough. Dino says, does the stadium look full, mate? So, on the floor, it does. The first level, yes. The top level, no. So the top level hasn't been sold. I think they've sold out of seats that they've actually. I think they've sold out of seats that they've put on sale. Let's put it that. Well, maybe not actually, because there's still a few seats here and there that I can see. But then again, Cooper Jobson was saying before that he saw that on Ticketek there was still a few seats, quite a lot of seats available. So it's still a good crowd here, very good crowd. There'll still be like 40k, 35, 40k, I reckon. But it's not sold out like they were saying in the media. No. Dino says this. Oh, that's right. George Ball says, look at all my Greek brothers. Get around the Greek boys in the stadium. Nate J says Haney has been cushioned his entire career. This is his first real test. I would disagree with you. I think that you can't push past Linares, man. You can't push past Linares and tell me that that's not a that's a cushion there. You can't tell me that Jojo Diaz is an easy fight. He's retained, he's defended his title the last 4 times in a row. Obviously, when he won, it was against Abdullayev in the being retired there for Abdullayev. But everyone else, UD in regards to retaining it. But this is now, you've got to remember as well, this isn't Devin Haney protecting his belt here. It's not Devin Haney protecting his belt. You can't go into this fight thinking that Devin Haney is defending a belt. He is going and trying to attack for the other belts, right? He wants he wants everything else. He wants everything else. He wants them all, right? And he will, oh geez, buddy. Okay, now there is a couple of Americans in the crowd. That's great, but obviously very large Australian audience there. But Haney is pursuing everything else in the WBA, the IBF, the WO, and the ring. That's how you've got to think about this. He's not defending. He is attacking. He is challenging. That's what you've got to think about. Like Michael Kilmurray says, watch Haney get caught with George left hook, follow with the right cross. Bro, I'll go nutso if he wins this by knockout. I'll go absolutely nuts. I'll go nutso regardless. Here, my guy. I'm going to go crazy if he wins. Sachin Keller says, the Aussie crowd's going to mess with Haney a lot and probably throw him off his game. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully. So we're still waiting here, guys. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We are still waiting. And do not forget, we will be doing the Roosters and Raiders game right after this at about 3:45 p.m. Australian time. Oh, man, I'm getting excited now. I'm starting to get the shiver me timbers, baby. The shiver me timbers. I'm starting to get it, but they're about to announce them. They're about to announce them for the ring walks. We are moments away. Michael Buffer, what a man. Michael Buffer, what an absolute, he's just incredible, man. So we've got the national anthems here of the United States and Australia. Get around Buffer. Oh, don't boo it. No. I don't want anyone to boo this American national anthem. Don't ever boo a national anthem. Don't ever boo a national anthem. I don't want to hear anyone ever say they booed a national anthem. I don't care who you are. Don't boo a national anthem unless it's Russia. Oh, bullshit, bro. I find it disrespectful what they're doing right now. Desmond says, stand up, Mr. Streamer. I'm not American. Chat Luke says, Linares is a world-class boxer. I've watched him a few times. That's no easy man to beat. Justin DeKalsey says, I wish we Americans had country pride like UK and Australia and a lot of other countries. Americans do, though. They claim to. They claim to. That's an L from the crowd to boo that. Yeah, absolutely right, Daz. They've stopped booing now. I think people have told them to shut up. You know, I'm happy to boo old mate when he walks out. I'm happy to boo Devin Haney when he walks out. But don't ever disrespect the national anthem, especially of brothers of ours like UK, America, New Zealand, the likes. Never boo a national anthem. Justin DeKalsey says, hope that the Roosters don't suck Rooster tonight. They've got no Tedesco. They've got no Daniel Tupou. The Canberra don't have Jack Whiten. George Ball says, we are young and freezers. What? Justin McGowan says, Colin Cap don't have pride. Yeah, but that's outliers, bro. Just like there were outliers in this crowd who just booed that anthem, which they shouldn't be. Yanni Matter says, I don't know, but I can see this going the distance. If it goes the distance, Devin Haney's going to win. If it goes the distance, then Devin Haney's going to win. Shit, not the right one. No, if it goes the distance, George Kambosos is going to win because of home crowd bias. Home crowd bias. George Kambosos. My bad. Ben Barker Music says, Michael Buffer owns the rights to Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Dazmate says, I'm 0-3 in my tips. I must have been high when I took the Warriors. You're always high, Dazmate. Justin McCarthy says, fight start. Yeah, does it sound like it started yet, Justin? I'd be obviously commentating the fight if it had. I would be commentating the fight if it had. National Anthem of Greece here. You better give us our National Anthem of Australia. Dazmate says, stand up now. Do I look like I'm Greek, Dazmate? Do I look like I'm Greek? I don't know the Greek national anthem, my guy. Justin McCarthy says, he said Michael Buffer. Yeah, he's announcing for the national anthems here. Tina Kokales here for the Greece national anthem. Give us our Australian anthem. Slaver says, fight over already. He had a slow elbow. Yeah, we've already seen that, obviously. You know my singlet, by the way? Aussie, 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 baby. Aussie, 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 baby. Ow, ow! Come on. Justin DeKalsey says, I should have asked, are they coming out to the ring yet? No, they're not. They're not out yet. Yeah, Tamla Riddell says, still 15 minutes away to the fight. Sachin Cullen says, surely they give us the beautiful Aussie anthem. They will, surely. They have to. They have to. Troy Harris, let's go, my Aussie brother Kambosos. You got this, bruh. Big up to the cuzzy, David. Tsoye will be proud. Get around it. All right, so that's the Greek national anthem here. There we go. There we go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Australia. Yeah, but Desmond, you can't see me if I stand up. You can't see me. All right, I'll do this. I'm standing up. Oh, Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free. With golden souls and efforts on our home is good by sea. Our lands abound in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. Let's go, Aussie! Come on! Advance Australia fair. Come on, the Aussie, baby. Ow, ow! No one cares, Danny DeVito, you muppet. Up in the Aussies. George Kambosos, Devin Haney coming on now. Get ready to rock and roll, guys. Get ready to rumble here. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. There's the Aussie National Anthem, and we are ready to go. This is the biggest fight in Australian boxing history. Do not forget that. Ben Barker Music says, unsubscribing. You muppet. You dirty, dirty muppet. You won't do that. The fighters coming to the ring. Hear the atmosphere. You can hear the atmosphere right now. How pumped up is this? How pumped up is this? Yeah, and Michael Buffer goes, let's get this party started. Here we go. Enter the ring here. It's going to be Devin Haney. The undefeated champion, Devin the Dream Haney. Boo this man! Boo! Boo! Boo this man! Boo! Jeez, I'm getting the shiver me timbers, baby. Boom, boom. I want everyone in the chat to boo right now. I'll tell you when to stop. I'll tell you when to stop. He's not even coming out yet. Hey, bro, you going to come out for the fight or boo this man in the chat right now? Boo him! Boo him! Boo him! It's a good song, though. We've got to get. It is a good song, but we still haven't seen him walk out yet. Has he gone back to America? Is he scared? I think he's scared. Oh, no. It's time slapper out. No. Slap up. Sorry. Moderate time slapper out. No. None of that, my guy. I know you guys can't see that, but I did. Yeah, exactly right. Boo him! Boo him! Boo him! Exactly right. He's still not even out yet. He's not even. Is he walking? Where is this man? Has he gone back to America? Is he hiding? Cooper Jobson said, Haney's a wanker. Haney's a wanker. He's not even coming out. Where is this man? Where is he? Is he scared or what? Has he come out? Has he come out? What's going on here? Devin Haney's forfeit. Where's Devin Haney? Where is he? Where's Devin Haney? Where is he, man? We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Oh, Michael Murray says, really, Aussies used to be better sportsmen than States. Oh, have a bit of a laugh, my guy. Gee whiz. Gee whiz, dude. Relax, man. How do you Americans get offended by boo? We're still waiting for Haney, by the way. You should say he's checking his Facebook. I can't believe someone just got offended because of this. You're joking, my guy. All right, so we're just waiting here for Devin Haney still. We listen to his song and again and again and again. Josh Shadbolt getting around Haney. Let us know who you're getting around the chat, guys. Are you getting around George Kambosos or are you getting around Devin Haney? Here we go. Where is he? We're still waiting for him. Richard said, I'm offended that he hasn't come out to get his ass kicked like he said he would. Fair enough, man. I can't believe... Michael Kilmurray says, booing shows lack of intelligence. Shut up, moron. Gee whiz, bro. Get alive, man. Have a laugh, bro. It's all good fun. It's all good entertainment. If Devin Haney wins this fight, I'll say that he won this fight, and I'll tell you right now that I will get behind him. I will tell you that right now. But I am an Australian. I am proud of my country, and I'm going to defend my country and support my country. Right? So, right now, I'm getting around George Kambosos, and if you don't like that, that's your problem, not mine. But I'm going to call this fight as I see it. Right? If you get offended, that's your problem, not mine. But we're still waiting here. Warren getting around Haney. Aiden Pastiani says, up at Kambosos. Darren Daniels says, Haney is probably watching the stream and can't handle the booze. Yeah, Devin Haney's on it. We're still listening. We're still waiting. We're still waiting for Haney. What's going on? JV Valentine says, Devin Haney, 6-round TKO. The counter punching is better. We may as well just get Kambosos out at this stage. We may as well just get Kambosos out first at this stage. We're still waiting. Desmond says, hurry up, I'm growing a beard. This is very bizarre, TikTok posting. It is. I don't know what's happening. Justin DeCount says, Haney's dropping a deuce. Well, guys, it gives you time to like and subscribe while we're waiting. While we're waiting here, time to like and subscribe. Michael Kilmurray's an Australian George biggest fan. Then what is your problem, my guy? Like, just sit down and enjoy the bloody fight. Sit down and enjoy the atmosphere. Just get around it, dude. Like, you don't need to be offended by everything these days. And we're going to boo this man when he comes out. I'm going to boo him when he comes out. Because it's all good fun. It's all part of it. Americans also boo when we walk out. You know, English also boo when Americans walk out. People boo England. Like, it's all part of it, bro. If you get offended by that, my guy, you're not going to have fun in life because that is not offensive. Like, that is not offensive, dude. We're still waiting for Haney. Mr. Achilles says Haney's doing a shoey with Tuivasa. JB Valentine says smart money's on Haney. I disagree. I really disagree. But then again, I also have admitted that I could be leaning way too much into one fight. Huh? Coming to the ring? Devin Haney? We're still waiting. He's saying coming to the ring. Oh, he's actually coming. Doesn't look confident. Just throwing it out there. You can tell a lot by the way that he is right now. Bro, look at his face. He looks terrified, bro. Look at this man's face right now. Bro, he does not look confident, my guy. What's happening? Has something happened? I don't know. Something seems like it's happened here with Haney. He's okay. He's walking out, but he just looked a little bit scared there. I wonder if we're going to find out he's found out about something. He looks like he's really... I think he's putting this on here. I think he's shitting himself. I really do. I feel like he's shitting himself right now. This doesn't feel... It feels weird, bro. It feels weird. It feels weird right now. But okay, so Haney's coming out. He's smiling and whatnot now, but... I've never seen someone look that scared in a boxing going out into a box. That looked really weird. Anyway... Hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully that was just an act. But yeah, wow. I told you guys, this is his first fight outside of America and Mexico. Dad's mate says, welcome to Australia, buddy. Sashton Kelvin says, Haney's terrified to get battered by George Kambosos. Surely I'm not the only one that I'm thinking about here. Surely thinking that. Surely I'm not the only one who's saying that. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, he looks like he's a bit nervous. Justin DeCow says, what NRL stadium are they fighting in? It's not an NRL stadium. This is an AFL stadium in Victoria. They're in Melbourne right now. Whew. Marvel's an AFL stadium in Victoria. All right. Come on, baby. Here we go. So Devin Haney, after 3 years of waiting, has finally come out. Zach says he looks shook. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. JV Valentine says, George is a good fighter, but his mouth makes him unlikable. I disagree, bro. I think that yes, he talks a lot. He does talk a lot. But in the same sense... He has come from the shit, bro. Like, you know, when you come from the shit, you want to always remind people that he came from the shit. It's just, it's what it is with life, bro. But I understand why people would get annoyed by it. All right, so Devin Haney finally comes to the ring here. Here he is. Dino says, boo! Sachin Kelvin says, Haney's terrified to get battered by George Kambosos. Come on, Georgie! Here we go. George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. How about a Georgie? Here he comes. Watch this be a first round KO. Could you imagine, Daz, mate? Could you imagine the scenes if he did that? I would love it, George Kambosos, to wait 10 minutes to come out with his walkout right now. I would love it. I think what also makes us think that Haney seems scared right now is because he took 10 minutes extra to come out onto the ring. Oh, look at this. How good is this right now? The 4 belts in the air, Australia and Greece flag, even though he's got it around backwards. Oh, they've got it backwards for him. Okay. They've both got it backwards here. What's going on? Why have they both got both the Australian and Greece flags backwards? Kevin Johnson says, Aussie, 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 oi, 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 Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Josh has made weight cut. Kobe Bryant getting around the green and gold. I would have thought Kobe Bryant would be getting around the USA, but Dad's mate saying, let's go. Oh, man, I'm so pumped for this. I'm going to go nuts if he wins, bro. I'll go nuts if he wins. All of the money says, what time does the fight start? Like about now. Like in about 2-3 minutes. Darren Daniels says, maybe Haney didn't expect people to boo the American anthem. That was disrespectful. But then again, they stopped it a quarter of the way through because they probably realised how much of a dickhead they looked. That is where I'll agree with old mate in regards to the booing of the national anthem. But in regards to booing Devin Haney, that's fine. But booing the anthem, I never agree with that. All right, so he's just making Devin Haney wait in the ring right now. He looks scared, bro. He does. He just does. If he wins, it's cool, but he looks scared right now, bro. Listen to this crowd for Georgie Kambosos, baby. This crowd's going wild for Georgie K. Dad's mate says he's actually shitting himself. He actually is, bro. There is, I tell you right now, you can tell, you can feel it. If he wins this, congratulations to him because he's overcome his fear. Because I'm telling you right now, you can sense and see the fear in Devin Haney as he's walked that arena 10 minutes late. He looked scared walking out. He put the fake smile on. That's great. He got in the ring. He still looks nervous here. Tom Jobs says the crowd pumped up. What, bro? They're going wild right now, man. They're going wild. I would have told you. Rodney says, let's go, George. Knock him out round 5. Honestly, I said round 8. I'm starting to think earlier if this is what Devin Haney looks like. All right. Man. Dude, he looks pumped up. He looks pumped up here, Georgie. This is a big moment, though, guys. This is a really big moment in Australian history right now. You don't realise this. Justin McCarthy says, NRL stadium's bigger than AFL. No, one of the biggest stadiums in the world is actually in Melbourne, but it's not this stadium, it's the other one, which is 100k, which is the MCG. This stadium has 54k. There's different stadiums of different sizes than whatnot, Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, and the likes. But this is in Victoria, which is more AFL. Zach says, mean and keen, baby, mean and keen. Chill Winston says, any fight scary as no matter how good you are, bro. Yes, but different fighter. George does not look scared, right? Devin Haney, that was the most scared I've ever seen a fighter look going into a ring, ever. So Devin Haney, 23 years of age. George Kambosos, 28 years of age. 173 centimeters and high for Haney. 176 centimeters and high for Kambosos Jr. 180 centimeter reach there for Haney. 173 centimeters reach for Kambosos. They're both 61.20 kg. No, sorry. Kambosos 61.40. Here we go. Come on. Extra says, you've convinced me to put a cheeky bet on George by KO TKO. $20 donation if he comes through with it. Okay. All right, X-Factor. I know you're good for it. Something I'm going to write down. Come on. Here we go, baby. So they're both out in the ring right now. Aiden Pass changes up to Kambosos. I couldn't do this. You know what I mean? Like, how scared? Like, I understand Haney, bro. I understand why you'd be like that. So if you guys are new to this channel, firstly, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But also, understand that I'll react to your comments and stuff in the rounds, in between rounds. But I'll be commentating the fight when it's actually on. Yanni says, I'm nervous, man. This is what boxing's all about, baby. This is for unification of all the lightweight belts. We've never seen it in Australian history. And the last time it was done in lightweight was 1990. This is the WBC, WBA, WBO, IBS, and IBF, and the ring lightweight world titles. So, guys, if you don't know how big this is one of the biggest moments in Australian boxing history, if not the biggest moment in Australian boxing history. Gee whiz, here we go. I could not do this. I could not do it, Yanni. It says this is both their dreams to achieve, so someone will be shattered coming out of this fight. Absolutely. But no matter what, Kambosos does get the rematch if he loses. Will just says, get up to the dog, Kambosos. Woof, woof, baby. Woof, woof. At ringside, the officials scoring. Hungary, Zoltan and Yeti. Poland, Pablo Conjuni. Canada. There's a Northern America. Yeah. There's a North American. But then again, they don't like... Canada and US have a rivalry, man. You see what they've done there? Sasha Girls says, let's go. Kambosos do it for the Aussies. All right, guys, I want to see everyone watching right now comment in the chat. Kambosos or Haney? Kambosos or Haney? Who do you go for in this fight? Who you reckon's going to win? Let us know in the chat. I want one word. Haney, Kambosos in the chat right now. Let's go. Boomski. Zach says Haney's trying to talk himself into the fight. I agree. Yanni says I'm crapping myself just watching. Imagine being in the ring. I know, bro. I'm freaking out right now. I'm rubbing my legs like I always do. Here we go. He gives us the let's get ready to rumble. I will go crazy, bro. My neighbors will hear me if Kambosos knocks him out here. Jeez, there is a guy in the arena right now who's got 2 black eyes. Look at Devin Haney's face, bro. He ain't here for it. He ain't here for it, bro. He ain't here for it, man. He ain't here for it. He ain't here for it. Look at his face, man. So, Devin Haney, 27 fights, 27 wins, 15 KOs, has not lost, guys. You've got to remember that. He is definitely a good fighter, man. Very good fighter. And we're about to see if he can become the best in the world. But look at the face of Haney. He does look nervous. Michael Kilmurray says Kambosos with the left hook. Boolski. That'll be great. The whole crowd booing him right now. You can see that Haney is trying to show that he's not phased here. He can still win this fight, by the way, guys. I'm not saying he doesn't win this fight. I'm just saying you can tell he looks nervous. I've seen plenty of fighters turn it around. Kambosos Jr. now also has a perfect professional record. Could you imagine the nerves going through these boys right now? 20 fights, 20 wins, 10 KOs. Beat Teofimo Lopez for the belts in the last fight. And here we go, baby. The reigning, defending WBA, WBO, IBF, and ring lightweight champion of the world, George Kambosos Jr. Get around, baby. Tama Riddell says Haney left uppercut 4th round. Oh, gee whiz, Tama, get off it. Dasmate says, yeah to Kambosos. Zach says, keen. Here we go, baby. Here we go. All right, guys. That's it. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. And now it's time to commentate the fight. I can't even sit down straight right now, baby. I'm bouncing. Come on. Whoo! I have to calm myself down, and I'm sitting at home right now watching this. Oh, man. Don't forget, we will be streaming Hooney versus Goodall in a couple of weeks' time, too. Or next week, whatever. Here we go. First round, back on the way. George Kambosos in the gold trunks, or white trunks, and Haney in the weird coloured trunks. Where we go to unify all the belts. Who gets this job done here? I've got the Wallabies hat on. Hopefully the Aussies can get up here, baby. I got the Aussie singlet for the Undisputed. And here we go, guys. Round 1 is underway. So Kambosos and Haney, who throws the first big punch? Haney and Kambosos haven't thrown a punch yet. Haney goes for a left jab, misses that one. Nothing really going on just to yet. Haney will go for a jab. Doesn't get anything going on there. 2 minutes 42 to go here. Round 1 of 12. Obviously, guys, there is 12 rounds. 2.5 minutes to go here, first round. Haney goes for a jab and misses that one. He'll miss that one again. Kind of landed that jab there. That second one did kind of jab. But Kambosos hasn't thrown anything just yet. He's just kind of feeling out Haney as we currently speak. He's just waiting for that big moment to kind of break through. We know what happened with Lopez. See if we can do it again. Kambosos still hasn't thrown anything. He does go for one there, and nothing happens there. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Haney coming forward a little bit here. Very slow start here, but like I said, Kambosos waiting his time out here. And, oh, good shot there from Kambosos. That kind of lands there. Body shot from Kambosos. 2 minutes to go now, round 1 of 12. Haney in the corner right now. If Kambosos wants to kind of pressure him there, but no, he gets away from that one. They're back into the center now. Still nothing really happening as we currently speak. They're just taking their time. Kambosos goes forward, and then Haney comes forward with a couple of jabs, misses both of those. That one, I think, landed that jab there for Haney. He's very side on right now. Oh, geez, Kambosos went for a flurry. I think it missed more than it got, but he went for a bit of a flurry there. I don't think anything got landed just then. But he did go for a bit of a flurry, a bit of a combo there. Minute 20 to go here, round 1 of 12. Geez, that energy from the stadium right now, though. You could hear it as soon as that flurry just went. Haney went for a jab there. That jab's really working for Haney right now. And if this round keeps going this way, Haney will win the first round based on this jab being the only thing that's really landed from both these fighters so far. All right, a minute to go here. The referee will separate them. And Haney will go for the left jab there. Kind of skims off the top of his head. Ooh, his footwork wasn't great there, Haney. 50 seconds to go here, round 1 of 12. Kambosos just biding his time right now, just waiting his time. And he goes for the flurry. He goes for the flurry, left and right, left and right, left. He's going for it. That's a good little bit there in this last 10 seconds. That's a good flurry there. That's a good flurry. 35 seconds to go here. Punching bunches, punching bunches. That was good work there. Oh, my God. Referee, bro. What are you doing, my guy? He didn't do anything wrong. Shut up and get out of it. So he's gonna tell both of them off there. Just shush, man. Get out of there. 24 seconds to go here, the first round. Jeez, that flurry was good, but Haney's been good with that jab. I don't even know. I think Haney probably has done more in this first round, though. You're probably laying with him. And that's a good little kind of flurry there again, but they're going to break it up. 10 seconds to go here, round 1 of 12 now. 10 seconds to go. Haney goes for a jab, misses that one, gets the second one kind of. Kambosos comes through with the shot. There, he comes over the top and lands that one, but... Oh, I don't know, man. It's kind of 50-50. You might lean with Haney there. I'm gonna say 10-9 to Haney. I'm gonna say 10-9 to Haney in round 1. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, guys. I'm going 10-9 Haney round 1. I'm going 10-9 Haney round 1. Kenny says, I think we can all feel the weight on this one. Absolutely. TikTok box says the golden blue. Let's go Kambosos. Young Navis says good round. Haney first round, but could be 50-50. Yeah, Dads, mate. And with 50-50 rounds, you have to understand that sometimes they're going to just give it to the hometown because of the atmosphere, because of the pressure, because of the narrative. We all know what hometown does bring. So I'm saying 50-50 could lean that one with Kambosos, but I have given it as a 10-9 round to Haney on my scorecard. Haney's jab is looking good, Yanni Mavitis. I do agree there, but Kambosos, obviously, his flurry does obviously work, has worked really nicely as well. He goes through a flurry, and that's a good couple of punches there. Honestly, the judges could score that elsewise. They could. He just missed with that overhand right there, Georgie Kambosos. But alrighty, here we go. Second round underway. You could lean it either way. I've lent with Haney in that first round, but let's see how it goes. That jab is really working for Haney, but nothing in regards to anything else is actually working out for him. He hasn't really gone for any big punches here. It's just Kambosos with those flurries that, is given Kambosos maybe that bit better shout than at round 1, but I'm still going at Haney for that first round. So 2.5 minutes, and here we go. There's a flurry there. Flurry there by Kambosos. Here we go. Here we go. Good couple of shots there. 2.5 minutes to go here. Kambosos starts off with another little bang there. Good jab there from Haney. And he goes underneath that one, Kambosos. Good defense to duck underneath it. And a couple of body shots here from both the guys there, just into the side. That left jab of Haney really is working nicely here. And that's because of the reach. He's got a big reach advantage there. Or a better reach, a decent reach advantage. 2 minutes to go here, round 2 of 12. I think that first minute you're leaning with Kambosos. That first minute of the second round. All right, they're waiting each other out. And Haney will go over the jab. He'll miss that one. It's going to be really hard to break through this defense of Haney as we currently speak with. Oh, that's a great shot there by Kambosos. That's a good left and a right there. And you can see that he's sizing him up here, Kambosos. A minute 40 to go here. That was a huge right hand there from Kambosos. The crowd got up and at him. Oh, geez, Haney. Yeah. He was gonna go over the shot at the back of the head there. He's very lucky. Very lucky there, Haney. The crowd boos. Minute and a half to go here, round 2 of 12. A minute 24 to go here of round 2 of 12. Haney goes for a left jab there. And Kambosos there with a couple of flurries again. He's definitely winning this round here, Kambosos. Round 2 of 12. Kambosos comes with a left there. Haney misses the jab. You can tell that first round he definitely felt him out a bit more there. He goes for the jab there. Misses that one there, Kambosos. Haney goes for jab, and that's easily defended there by Kambosos as well. 1 minute to go here, round 2 of 12. You can hear that atmosphere in that crowd. It's just phenomenal right now. Haney goes for a shot over the top there, and that's it's an okay right, but nothing too significant from Haney. Does he just always look nervous? Because he still does look like he's a bit shaken right now. But he's still really jabbing nicely here, Devin Haney. Very nicely. Kambosos here. He's got him on the edge of the ring right now. Haney comes forward with a jab. Oh, Kambosos. He looked like he wanted to go for that combo, but then Haney, he felt it coming, so he ran away. Kambosos comes forward here. He's got him in the corner if he really wants to utilize that combo, but then he comes here to give him a hug there, Haney. He gives him a hug there. 20 seconds to go here of the second round. Kambosos is going to win this round right now. 10 seconds to go here, round 2 of 12. Kambosos comes there with a big right, but he missed that one. And it was going to be a good shot by Kambosos. Good shot by Kambosos with the left there. And that's going to be second round done. That's a 10-9 round Kambosos. Absolutely. Let's go. So 10-9 first round Haney for me, but it's a 50-50. You could lean with the hometown, but I'm going 10-9 Kambosos second round clearly. Dasmay says good hit. Josh Shabell says 10-9 Haney first round. TikTok Boxing says 10-9 Kambosos. JV Valentine says great call, bro. Sounds close. It's a good fight right now, bro. It's a good fight. You know, Haney's getting that jab really working nicely, but Kambosos is getting those flurries going, man. The combos are working for him. They are landing, and Haney hasn't really thrown a big punch yet besides those jabs. Those jabs have been the only thing that's really working for Devin Haney right now, but I'm telling you right now, those combos, those flurries, they're going to pay off eventually here for Kambosos if it keeps going this way. Dasmate says round 2, Kambosos. George Ball says good round. All right, here we go, guys. Round number 3. About to get underway here. Woo, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. Here we go. Third round underway. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go here. Round 3. Kambosos with a good left there to wake him up. He wakes him up early here in this third round. Wakes him up early here in this third round. And Haney goes there with a left. 2 minutes 44 to go now. Jeez. Oh, that's good. Haney goes for a big shot. Doesn't really land. Haney comes underneath there. It doesn't really land either. A bit of a mix-up here. Nothing really crazy going on here from both of these guys in this first 30 seconds of round 3. Haney tried hard there, but nothing really worked out for him with those punches. He tried to go with a flurry, but Kambosos has got the flurries, man. He just waits for that moment. He's patient with that moment. He'll go bang. And Kambosos there, he ducks away from a nice little jab there from Haney. That's a good body shot there from Kambosos. The Haney jab there worked nicely, and he'll come again there, but he'll miss that one. 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go here of round 3. And that's a good shot there by Kambosos into the body. Yeah, that was a good shot by Kambosos in the body. Devin Haney keeps coming in for that clinch. 2 minutes to go now, round 3 of 12. Devin Haney hasn't thrown anything except for that jab just yet. There's not really been much besides that jab. Definitely nothing that's landed. Oh, good shot there. Good combo there. Good right-left combo from George Kambosos into the body and then a left into the right cheek of Devin Haney. Minute 40 to go here, round 3 of 12. Devin Haney goes with the left. He'll miss that one. But he comes in with the right there and then comes over the top of the right. Landed that one, Devin Haney. That one actually worked nicely behind the jab there. So he finally is throwing something there. Oh, George Kambosos there. Comes underneath there with the right. Go to the body there with the left as well. Minute 24, that's a good body shot again from George Kambosos. Devin Haney seemed like he felt that one in the body. Minute 20 to go here, round 3 of 12. And Haney there with the jab, that worked nicely. Minute 15 to go now. They're in the center now, but they're definitely starting to follow up with that jab. Haney has taken 3 rounds to get into it, but now, he's pushed him there, and he's gone for the right there. Didn't really land significantly, but it was still a decent enough punch there for Haney that's probably winning him this round so far with a minute to go, round number 3. Probably winning him this round so far, Haney. 50 seconds to go here, round 3 of 12. Nothing's... Oh, Haney there with a good left. That will land. Oh, jeez. Haney needs to be careful of opening himself up, man. He'll get a couple of shots, but then Kambosos will open you up, and you've got to be very careful. You don't get clocked, man. 34 seconds to go here, round 3 of 12. Oh, Kambosos, that was really weird. I don't think he knew what he was doing then. 30 seconds left now. Haney with a body shot. George Kambosos in the middle, pushing forward here. Waits for him to come over the top. Haney misses that flurry. Didn't really get anything going there. Kambosos now with the right hand. Oh, he went for a huge left there, but that one completely missed. 10 seconds to go now. 10 seconds to go here of round number 3. Haney comes forward to the left there, and he'll miss that one. And he'll miss that one over the top as well. Haney is growing in confidence. Oh, there's a good shot from both guys at the end there, but I'm going to give that round 10-9 to Haney in my personal opinion. I think that's a 10-9 round to Haney. So 3 rounds in. I've given one round. First round, Haney. Second round, Kambosos. Third round, Haney. I think round 2 is clearly and utterly Kambosos. But round 1 and 3, I think round 1 is more 50-50 than that one. I think that one was pretty clearly to Haney. So right now, I got 2 rounds to Haney, 1 round to Kambosos. Ryan Zargle says, go Kambosos. AJ says, Haney is going down in the 5th. I don't know, man. We're just waiting here with this big flurry because the flurries are really connecting with him. And I think, Haney is warming up in this fight too. He is. Joshton Talcat says, I have 1 and 2 for Kambosos. Okay, there you go. Well, you got to remember, man, round 1 as well, if you give that to Kambosos, it's a 50-50 round. If you're thinking that's more Kambosos, then we're probably saying that it's Kambosos' round because he is the hometown. You know, the hometown are always going to get the favoritism there. Kobe Bryant says Haney looks good. I wouldn't go as far as say good. He hasn't really done anything besides the jab, but in the same sense, Haney is good, man. Like, it's no surprise what he's fighting like right now. Haney is a good fighter. He's still 27-0, man. He's only 23 years old. Like, he's got a long career ahead of him. That's a great left jab there from George Kambosos here in round 4 of 12. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here of round number 4. Devin Haney coming forward there, misses that shot. Got to be very careful he doesn't leave himself open, man. It's going to be a bad outcome for him if he comes forward and leaves himself that opened. Haney comes over the top there. He'll miss that one. 2.5 minutes to go here, round number 4. Haney pressuring a bit more here in this 4th round. Seems like maybe Kambosos might be waiting to around that 5-6 area to really go for it, but he goes for a big shot there. Gets a body shot, but he misses that flurry. He does miss that flurry there, 2 minutes 14. Yeah, the corner of Haney is telling him to go first there, and that's going to be a good shot there, good counter by George Kambosos, and a body shot, but it will go to the chest. That don't really do much there. 2 minutes to go. Haney comes in with the left there. He'll miss that one, and then Kambosos try to get a counter, but it doesn't really land. Haney goes for a jab, misses that. Misses that jab again. And Kambosos will come in for a bit of a flurry and they'll miss. So a minute 47 seconds to go here to the fourth round, and the referee is going to separate them. Geez, the tension is very thick as we currently speak. The commentary is talking about that. And Devin Haney comes in with a left there. He'll miss that one. Just waiting for Kambosos to really go for it at some point, man. He will go for it, and we know what he can do when he goes for it, man. Oh, Haney's going to miss that left jab there. Nearly got him, but he does duck away from it. That's easy defense there from Kambosos Jr. They said it was a nice right, but it was actually pretty much straight into the glove there of Kambosos. I'm not too sure what the commentator talking about there. So Kambosos just can't seem to get through that reach advantage there of Haney. The reach advantage of Haney is preventing Kambosos from getting inside, especially with that jab being so good. That's the whole point of the jab, guys, to prevent you from getting inside that reach. And obviously, right now, Haney's utilizing that really well, but Kambosos comes in here. Doesn't really do too much there. He really wants to really make it a lot closer, but Haney won't allow it right now. 50 seconds to go here, round 4 of 12. 50 seconds, and it's going to be Haney who comes forward there with the left. Yeah, George is going to have to... Yeah, I agree with the commentary here that he's going to have to adjust his game style right now. I don't think this game style is going to work for the long term of this fight. If Kambosos is to win, Haney's going to miss that shot there. 30 seconds to go now, round 4 of 12. Oh, they go for the shot there. No, both of them missed that. And body shot there from Haney, but that George Kambosos does land with a cheeky little left as well. And he goes to the top, over the top right there. Good little flurry there for Kambosos. 16 seconds. This is a 50-50 round. You could maybe lead with Haney, but it's a 50-50 round. Oh, it's a good left there from Kambosos. That might have just won in this fourth round here. That might have just won in this fourth round because it was a 50-50, and then Haney gets a nice shot there. And that's going to be the end of the round there. I don't know, man. I'm telling you right now, I reckon that last hit there probably won him the round there. So I'm giving that as a 10-9 round to do Kambosos. I think that was so 50-50 until that moment. And then that last punch just then, that really landed nicely. I think that won the round. So I'm going to go round 1 and 3 to Haney, round 2 and 4 to Kambosos. Let me know in the chat what you guys are calling it right now. Palicte says, Mr. Streamer, you want to see ring girls? Streamer recommends. I just saw the chat, the thing. They're leveling up, the bots. The bots are leveling up. Now apparently I recommend. You bastard. Oh man. John David says, me streaming, how much are they? That was better from Kambosos, guys. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe when you're around. If you love your boxing, the more boxing fans we get to the channel, the more boxing we'll do, baby. Appreciate you guys for tuning in right now. So round 4, I've got it 10-9. 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 50-50, both of them. I don't know why I read through all those. It was always going to be 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. But I've got first round, third round to Haney, second round and fourth round to Kambosos. All right, fifth round underway here. 2 minutes 50 to go here. Whew, man. All righty, here we go. Kambosos comes forward there. He'll go over the left. He'll miss that one. Haney is very much moving around. He does move around nicely with that footwork. He slipped over a little bit in that second round, but since then, oh, that's a good little jab. Oh, that's a great shot there from Haney. Haney landed a nice shot in the chin there. That was really solid. Haney comes forward there with the left. They won't get that one. Kambosos, that's another jab there from Haney that lands. Kambosos just waiting for that big punch, man. But that could be his downfall here because Haney is getting the consistent points there from the judges with those jabs. 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go here of the fifth round. The first minute, you'd definitely be leading with Haney after that real nice, clean connection of the chin. He goes there with a body shot. Oh, I thought Haney felt that, but he didn't. He was just ducking down underneath it. It was a good body shot there from Georgie. He gets a left there, George. He lands that left there on the chin. Just a body shot there. A minute 47 to go here. He's really got to see that Haney keeps ducking down. You need to go low, George. You can't keep going up high. You've got to go low here. But Haney keeps going in for the clinch here. To prevent Kambosos from getting up close like he wants to be. So they're in the middle right now. Jeez, this is just mad energy from this arena right now. Goes to the left there. Good work there from Kambosos. Good work there from Kambosos. Minute 22 to go here. He's definitely tied it up in this next minute. So it's to be won in this final minute 15 here from both these guys. Haney goes for a jab, and that's a good left flurry. Go, Georgie. Kambosos with a good flurry there. That's going to definitely bring him back level here with a minute 6 to go here, round number 5. Oh, it's a jab there from Haney. That lands. Minute to go now, guys. It's still to be won this round. It's still to be won. The jab misses. The jab misses. He keeps Kambosos here on the edge. He just can't get inside right now. And then they're going to be up close here. 50 seconds to go here of round number 5. 43 seconds to go here. There's still over half the fight to go. It's a good fight so far, though, guys. It is a very good fight. It's not boring. There's a lot going on here. There's a flurry there from Kambosos. He lands that left as well there, Kambosos. Haney pretends to throw. That's a good left jab there. It's a really good jab from George Kambosos there, right at the chin. And Haney there getting lit up there with some body shots, but then he's going to return there with a jab himself. And then Kambosos coming over the top here. Oh, my goodness. Haney got underneath. I'm telling you, Kambosos has to lower himself down. Haney is going low, man. If you find out he's going low, you're going to be able to clock him as he's going underneath. Kambosos there with a big left here. I don't know. Kambosos finishing off this round probably the better right now. Shit, I don't know if it's bias speaking here, but I think you might be able to lean with him. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. I think it's... Oh, bro, this is a very... Yeah, I agree there, Yanni. I don't know. I think that final part of that round was a 10-9 there for... Oh, you could easily give that one to Haney, man. I'm going to give it the hometown bias there of Kambosos, but I think that's very 50-50. Roy says Haney's just unbelievable. He got this. Bro, if you think that this has been an easy fight for Haney, you are smoking something. You are truly smoking something. But honestly, that's a tough round to call there. That's a tough round to call. Haney got a couple of cheeky punches in, but those flurries there from Kambosos are really working for him still. Nothing too powerful, though. There's nothing too crazy powerful. But a 50-50 round there, you're probably going to lean with the hometown. It's a close fight right now, guys. It's literally up in the air. You cannot tell me that someone's clearly winning this as we currently speak. Michael Kilmurray says Haney will slow. George will get inside the jab after round 6. I agree. I think that's what he's been waiting for. I've been saying that too. I have been saying that as well. All right, round 6 here, guys. Round 6. 2 minutes to go here of the round. Let's see what the boys can put on here. So Kambosos there with a good jab. Haney came down low. I hope the corner has helped out Kambosos to understand how low Haney is going here when he comes in. He's preventing it, and Haney goes underneath and comes up, and that was good read there from Haney. He goes with a jab again. It's landing. That's a good 30 seconds there for Haney, but Kambosos comes in. He'll miss that one. Good defense there from Kambosos. That's a good body shot there. Very good body shot there from Kambosos with the right. He needs those combinations to work. That's how he's going to win this fight, by combinations. We all knew this fight wasn't going to be done here in this first 5 rounds, first 6 rounds. We all knew it was going to be going longer. And obviously right now I've got it 3-2 Kambosos, but you could argue 3-2 Haney as well. So 2 minutes to go here of round 6 of 12. And that's a good body shot with the left there for Kambosos. Haney goes with the left jab, misses that. That's a good shot there from Kambosos. Minute 54 left here. Comes over the top there, Haney. Jeez, the referee's telling him, be careful. And, whoa, that's a good jab by Kambosos. That's a very good left shot there by Kambosos. And I think George is starting to understand a lot more of this jab business because he's not getting hit by the jab as much as he originally was. That jab definitely has slowed down, as we were talking about with Michael just then. Minute and a half to go here of this 6th round. That's a good little flurry there for George Kambosos again. A minute 20 to go here. That was really good body work. Devin Haney goes for a jab, misses that one. Oh, he's caught him there with the left. He's caught him with the left there, but he's still up there, Haney. He took that one. He ate that one. He stayed up there, Devin Haney. But that was a great shot there from Kambosos. And this is a good round here for Kambosos right now. He's definitely winning this 6th round right now. He comes in. That's a body shot there from Haney. And then Haney comes up the top of the right. It kind of connects. But this is a good round with 50 seconds to go here of round 6. It's a good round here for Kambosos. Body shot there for Haney works out. That was nice from him. He needs to get more in his arsenal right now. Baseball terminology. You need to get more pitches in that arsenal to really confuse the opposition. And that jab has really been the only thing that's been going here for Haney. 34 seconds to go here. Kambosos starting to get a little bit more rowdy. It's a good little left jab there from Kambosos. He's putting a bit more pressure on now, Georgie. That's a good right there from Georgie Kambosos. And Haney's going to give him a cuddle here. He's going to give him a cuddle. They're going to give him a cuddle. 20 seconds to go here. This round, you can't argue. This is definitely Kambosos' round, this one. 15 seconds to go here, unless you get a knockdown here for Haney. 10 seconds left now. And that's a good body shot there from Kambosos, but he kind of got off balance there, trying to chase that. Oh, that's a good punch there from Devin Haney. And that's going to be in the round. It's going to be a 10-9 round 2 Kambosos, but gee whiz, that was a lot closer at the end of the fight there. But George Kambosos gets round 6. George Kambosos gets round 6. Now, guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We are halfway through the fight. This is for the WBC, the WBA, the WO, the IBF, and the ring. The unification has not happened since 1990 in the lightweight division, and Australia has never done it before. So, man, this is big pressure right now. This is big pressure right now. Skank says Kambosos has to be winning. Haney can't win just with a jab. I've currently got it 4-2 to Kambosos, but I could easily argue 3-3, and I could argue 4-2 to Haney. But either way, it's a very close, but I think that the home ground advantage, like, look at this. More punches to the body for Kambosos have landed. More punches for Haney to the head have landed. It's very even. Wow, 3 punches the difference, and Kambosos has landed more punches than Haney is what we've seen for the first 6. So, yeah, this is interesting here. Here we go. So we enter the round 7 now. Kambosos has landed the most punches out of these 2 guys. And obviously, most of those punches from Haney have all been jabs. Ooh, good shot there from Haney. With 2 minutes 50 to go here, round 7. Oh, that was good defense there from Kambosos. Haney comes in with a jab. He'll miss that one. That's a good shot there from Kambosos. It kind of lands. And they'll just have to separate them here in this 7th round. 2.5 minutes to go here. Who's going to take the advantage in this? If there was a knockout in this crowd, in this fight from Kambosos, I'm telling you, this crowd would go crazy. That's a great left there from Haney, though. 2 minutes 20 to go here of round 7. Kambosos comes there with a flurry. Here he goes. He goes to the body shot. That's a good couple of shots there. I think Haney's probably winning his first minute of his 7th round, but it's super close. I think the referee has actually done a pretty good job in this fight so far. He hasn't really got too much involved besides that second round. I think he has done a pretty good job. He's experienced. He's a very experienced referee. Devin Haney comes in with the left and right there. The left does land there. His jab hasn't really been landing a great deal in the last couple of rounds. That's good. It landed on the right shoulder there. Didn't really do anything there, Devin Haney. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot there from Kambosos. Minute 40 to go here, round 7. Kind of clocked him on the side of the neck there, Kambosos. So a minute 30 to go here. I think Haney's winning his first minute and a half, though. Still ability to take this back here, though, Kambosos. There is still ability in this 7th round. It's not like it's a clear definitive. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a very nice right there for Kambosos. That was a really good connection. And then a good jab from Kambosos, too. A minute 15. He's trying to equal it up now. He's trying to get it back in within reach. Minute 10 to go now. Round 7 to 12. Devin Haney comes forward there with the left jab. Misses that one. And George Kambosos comes back with the counter. Minute to go. It is actually a chance here. I might be leaning with Haney in this 7th round, but there is a chance here. Haney goes in with the uppercut there, misses that, but he gets the jab there, and then Kambosos comes back with a right, and he does actually land that as well over the top left eye there of Haney. Jab there from Haney, and they come back in and give each other a kiss in the cuddle in the clinch. 45 seconds to go here, round number 7 to 12. We all knew it was going to go at least a long way, whether it goes the distance or not. That's a good little right cross into the body, actually, there, though. It was a bit of a weird shot from Haney, but it landed nicely. 30 seconds to go now, round 7 to 12. Ooh, Haney lands that one. Haney's going to win this 7th round for me. Haney is going to win this 7th round here for me, which will make it, in my scorecard, 4-3 Kambosos, but gee whiz, it's super close, man. Ooh, good left jab there from Haney. That was really good. Good block there from Kambosos, though. 12 seconds. Oh, here we go. Oh, jeez. Kambosos went for a bit of a flurry. Didn't really land too much there. He goes to a body shot and lands on his back there, really. Nothing really significant at all. Less than 10 seconds to go. That's a 10-9 Haney round. Absolutely. So 7 rounds down here. I had round 1 Haney, round 2 Kambosos, round 3 Haney, round 4 Kambosos, round 5 Kambosos, round 6 Kambosos, but then round 7 is definitely Haney. So for my scorecard's 4-3, but there's so many 50-50 rounds there that I've given towards the home team favour, which is what we see in boxing. We all know that. But guys, this is a good fight right now. Robert Watson says, just remember there is a rematch and they will fight again. I know that, Robert. I know that. Keenan says, a knockout would be wild. Aussie Keys says, commentators are Haney this, Haney that. Yeah, the commentators are full of Haney right now. I can see that, yeah. Cooper Anderson says, who's winning so far? I've personally got Kambosos by 1 round, but it's super close, man. It's no guarantee at all. It's either 4-3 Kambosos or it's 4-3 Haney. It really is so difficult to call this fight, but I'm saying 4-3 to Kambosos as we currently speak. But alrighty, guys, here we go. Round number 8 here. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Here we go. Round 8 is underway. 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go here. Of this, there's still 5 rounds to go, including this one. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, who's going to take this one? Who's going to get inside the first one here? Kambosos has prevented a lot of that jab work from Haney for those middle rounds, but then Haney started to open that jab up again in that 7th round. He's going for a jab again there. Who's got the better conditioning right now? That's a good left and right combo there from Kambosos. Nothing too crazy, though. Haney does look like he has a bit more of stamina as we currently speak, though. He does seem like he's a bit more prepared for these later rounds. Right this second, that's a good jab there from Haney again. Kambosos comes in there with the left. He misses that one. Oh, that's a good left. He did connect with him there as he was trying to get away. So Kambosos comes forward now. Devin Haney, like the crowd cheered, but it was an okay shot from Haney. It wasn't as big as they thought, but it was still a connection there for Haney. Good block there from Kambosos. 2 minutes to go. Oh, I don't know who landed that one. They both went for it. I think apparently it was Kambosos who landed, the commentary said. Minute 50 to go here, round 8 of 12. It's a solid connection, whoever got it. That's a body shot there from Kambosos. Haney comes with the left. And that's going to be a left jab there for Kambosos that kind of lands. A minute 40 to go here. The first minute 20 has definitely landed probably towards Haney's favour. Goes to the shots there. It doesn't land anything there. It was good defense from Kambosos. And they're going to separate this one away. So a minute and a half through round 8 of 12 right now. On my scorecard, it's probably looking like it's going to be a 4-4 right now through 8 rounds. Unless Kambosos can change it around, because I've got Haney in this 8th round as we currently speak. Minute 17 to go here. Haney goes with the left. He'll miss that one. That's a decent little jab there, though. Devin Haney, super hard to hit. But Kambosos there goes for a flurry. He goes for the flurry. Misses most of it, though. Minute to go. Jab there from Haney that lands. And that's going to be a body shot there from George Kambosos. 57 seconds. That's a great jab there from Devin Haney again there. Another jab there from Devin Haney again. 50 seconds to go here, round 8 of 12. He comes in here, George Kambosos. And we're in the middle right now. 45 seconds to go here, round 8 of 12. Kambosos comes forward. Devin Haney goes for a bit of a flurry himself with a left, right, but they all miss. 37 seconds to go here, round 8 of 12. Honestly, you can argue both these guys right now, and that's not a great sign there for Devin Haney. 30 seconds to go here, round 8 of 12. That's a good jab there from George Kambosos. Kambosos comes forward again there, but Haney, that jab still working for him. He really worked it back into his game plan in this 8th round. 16 seconds to go. The crowd is starting to really get behind George Kambosos again here. They want him to go for it here. Here he goes. He goes for the body shot. Here he goes. You can see him feeling it from the atmosphere now. Here he goes. He's going for a left and a right there, but they will miss. He just needs to utilize that atmosphere, and that's going to be a 10-9 round to Haney. So for me, I have currently got a tied fight through 8. I've got round 1, round 3, round 7, and round 8 for Haney. I've got round 2, round 4, 5, and 6 for Kambosos. So for my scorecard, personally, I have got a tied fight right now, which isn't great for Haney as the away. Thank you very much to Cooper Anderson for the $3 dono, bro. I do really appreciate that. Izzy Carter says Haney's clinical. With his jab, though, he's not doing crazily with any big shots, but with his jab, yes, he's very clinical with that. Absolutely. Izzy Carter says the jab and the reach is the problem for Ferocious. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He just can't seem to get underneath it. That reach advantage is too big there for Devin Haney. It's really difficult for him to get underneath it there. Jared Troy says Haney by decision. Kambosos needs a knockout. Jared Troy, the thing is, man, you need a clinical definition of a win for the away if you're going to give it to the opposition, and I just can't see. The judges, we know how rigged they are and how much robbery that can be from judges, especially in Australia here. It'll be very tough for them to take away these titles here based on a very close fight right now, which I've got 4-4. So you need to see Haney probably get a knockout or really finish off this fight really strongly, which he is doing. 2 minutes 46 to go here, round 9 of 12. Goes for a couple body shots there. Oh, good shot there from Haney. Good left underneath. We're just waiting to see. We're waiting for a hook or something from Kambosos that really is going to rock him. I imagine a 10-8 round would really... That's a great shot there from Haney. He ate that one, Kambosos. Oh, that's a great shot from Kambosos. He lands that right brilliantly. You saw Haney's face there really get smacked up there. This round 9 right now is all over it. Haney get a couple of good shots, and then Kambosos lands a great right then too. Oh, that's a good shot there from Haney, though. Good jab there that landed. That's a good jab there from Haney. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here. Both of these guys eating a couple of punches right now. Still cracking on as heavy as ever. Oh, here we go. Kambosos comes forward here. He's going to be in the corner now. He's going to be in the corner. Oh, no, he's going to slip over. No. Haney slipped over. That's not a knockout. That's not a knockdown. That's not a knockdown. That's not a knockdown, guys. That's not a knockdown. Not a knockdown. Don't get too excited there. He slipped over there. Minute 47 to go here. Round number 9 to 12. Kambosos comes forward there with the left. Minute 40 to go here. Round 9 to 12. Haney goes to the left jab there. And Kambosos comes forward there. He tried to. He fell off. He kind of lost his balance. He's done that a couple of times in this fight so far. Kambosos has fallen off balance a couple of moments. Minute and a half to go. Haney comes in there, but a body shot there from Kambosos, but a left jab there from Haney as well. They're both landing some good punches here in this ninth round, but you're probably leaning with Haney as we currently speak in the ninth round. So, good defense there from Kambosos to prevent that one. Haney comes through there with the left jab, and that's going to be a good right hook there. You landed that one to Kambosos, but nothing too powerful there. Minute to go here of the ninth round. Left hook there, landed for Kambosos. He goes to the body shot now. Kambosos is starting to wake up a little bit in this ninth round. The atmosphere of the crowd really is what he's feeding off right now. He's feeding. Oh, it's a good right there from Kambosos that's landed. That's a great route. That's a great right. All right, so Haney needs to protect himself a bit more now. Kambosos is starting to win this ninth round. 40 seconds to go here. Kambosos comes up with the left. Haney gets a nice little left jab there. He gets the left jab there, Haney. Kambosos comes forward there, doesn't get anything there. And now, that's a good body shot there from Kambosos. 27 seconds to go here of the ninth round, and Kambosos comes up and he's got him on the ropes right now, but they're going to separate this one. 20 seconds to go here. I still probably do lean with Haney in this ninth round. I do probably still just. I think he's been a little bit better clinically speaking. 10 seconds to go here, round number 9, and Kambosos comes through there, and it's going to be... can he finish it off? He needs to get a big shot here to get the judges on his side. I can't see it. All right, guys, that's going to be a 10-9 round to Haney for me personally. So 3 to go here. Just remember, guys, this is in Australia. Haney needs to definitively win to take the titles off of the champion. Plus also he needs to win over the scorecards in regards to the judges who are obviously going to give home crowd bias. We know what boxing does, guys. We know how rigged and how much of a robbery the boxing can do. I'm going to give that round a 10-9 Haney. That means I've got 5 rounds to Haney. I've got 4 rounds to Kambosos. It's still up in the air right now, guys. I know you can say your bullshit Haney's won all the rounds and your bullshit for Kambosos won all the rounds, but I'm telling you how even this fight is right now. So here we go, guys. Justin Decay says it wasn't a knockdown. I know. I said that it wasn't a knockdown. I said that. I knew that wasn't a knockdown. DeMonte Davis says, come on, Haney. Yanni Mavita says, Haney is more technical. Kambosos is more of a power puncher. Absolutely. Absolutely. But this is, for me, 5-4 right now in favor of Haney. It's a very close fight, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new around here. And here we go. It's time to... what's it called? Get into the championship rounds here. 10, 11, and 12 where champions are made, baby. This is where champions are made right now. Good left there. Good left there from Kambosos. He didn't have the right to follow it up, but he had the left there with a jab. It's a good jab there from Kambosos, but it does land on the body, so nothing really too significant there. A jab to the body is a bit weird. But 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go here over the 10th round. At least we've got our money's worth here. It's a great fight here. Oh, Kambosos comes to the left and right. Nothing too powerful there, but it will score on the call. We'll get some scores with the judges. 2:24 to go now. And Haney goes with a terrible body shot. I don't know what that was. There is a big advantage here for Haney in regards to the reach. You can clearly tell that one. Oh, I think Haney dodged it, but Kambosos might have landed that left jab just. It might have just snuck him there. A couple of body shots there for Haney, but also for Kambosos. But Haney also hit back with a left jab, but he misses that jab. That's a great jab there from Kambosos, though. 2 minutes to go here, round 10 of 12. And Kambosos gets a left there. That lands. That lands. The crowd needs to get behind him again here. You can obviously tell through this fight that he's been feeding off the crowd. That's a good body shot there from Kambosos. Another good body shot there from Kambosos. He lands it right. Minute 47 seconds to go here, round 10. Kambosos is winning this 10th round as we currently speak. He needs to keep doing it. And it's a good right there from Kambosos. That landed over the top of the right. That was a big one over the top there with the right there. Kambosos is definitely winning his 10th round as we currently speak. A minute 30 to go here. Minute 30 to go. Haney with a jab there. That worked out nicely. Kambosos comes forward here. Haney goes to the left cross. Misses that one. Left hook, sorry. Missed that one. Minute 20 to go. Body shot there from Kambosos. Haney kind of on the back foot in this 10th round right now. But, yeah. Oh, Kambosos has landed one there. But Haney's still up here. Yeah, it's a messy punches there, but Kambosos did land a couple here. He's definitely won this 10th round as we currently speak. Kambosos has won this 10th round. It's still a minute to go here of round 10. Haney would need something pretty significant, though, to take this round off him. Which would have on my scorecard 5-5, by the way, guys. All right, so that's going to be a good left there from Kambosos as well. He gets underneath. And Haney there with a good shot, but then Kambosos gets a good left body shot as well. They're both going for a little bit now. 33 seconds to go here of round 10 of 12. Oh, no, nothing happened there. Hit the back of the head, actually, from Haney. Referee said be careful there. 25 seconds to go. That's a jab there from Haney. Kambosos coming forward here. Gets a left there. It's not too good, but it still does connect. 16 seconds to go now. The control from Haney has been pretty good in this fight, but they're going to give this round 10 to Kambosos. Kambosos has been the better in this 10th round. Oh, there's nothing really landed for both those guys. I know it looked like it did. Oh, he went for the uppercut there, Kambosos, but does miss. Kambosos now, he's getting a good couple of shots, and he's finished that round off strongly. That is a 10-9 round to Kambosos at that 10th round. So I've actually got 5-5 right now. I've got 5-5 right now. I could be completely wrong, but it's my personal opinion. Here we go, guys. Round 11 is about to get underway. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and let me know what you're thinking right now. Jared Choi says, come on, Kambosos, go for glory. True Bro says, damn, Devin, got to catch up. Cynic God says, KO last round on Haney. Wowee. John Davis says, Kambosos, live bet. $9, draw $15. Yeah, fair enough. I can definitely see that. Walter White says, come on, George, there to disappoint. Skank says, easy win for Kambosos so far. I completely disagree right now. I think it's very close. Vontae says, Haney's too good of a technical fighter to have a reach advantage. Kambosos needs a knockout to win. Look, to be honest with you, man, Haney has clearly been the guy that's been defining this fight with his reach. There hasn't really been any power punches from him, as we know. We know he's not a knockout puncher. But right now, he just simply is, moving around quite nicely. That 10th round does go to Kambosos, in my personal opinion, but I'm just saying right now, this fight is still up for grabs, in my personal opinion, but Haney has been the technically better fighter. There just hasn't been anything significant from him in regards to being able to actually clearly define the fight. But with that being said, maybe he might be able to do enough here with the technicality, the technically speaking, to actually take the victory here in Australia. But it's going to be tough, man. I know what judges can be like, man. So Haney is going to get lit up there by a left and a right there from Kambosos. Remember, this is all just opinion scorecards. I could be completely wrong here. They could be biased. It is what it is, man. But I'm going to read you out and tell you what's happening in the fight regardless. So it's going to be a left there from Haney that does land there with a jab. And then it's going to be a nice punch there from Kambosos. Walter says, come on, Cambo. I'm getting around Cambo. But all right, 2 minutes to go. I don't know why I was looking at the chat just then. 2 minutes to go here, round 11. Kambosos comes through with the left there. I do think that you guys are right in the sense that Devin Haney has just simply controlled it with that jab. It's just, I think Kambosos, I don't know if he needs a knockout though. If he wins these 11 and 12 rounds, I'm telling you, the judges can get dirty. But I'm just throwing it out there that Devin Haney probably does deserve this fight as we currently speak. Minute 40 to go here, round 11 and 12. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We are going to be going the distance here. I cannot see a knockout here. The only knockout I can see is Kambosos, but Haney more than likely is going to win if it goes with the scorecards, unless the judges are biased, which we saw with the Pacquiao vs. Jeff Horn fight. Just saying, Jeff Horn didn't win that fight, but they gave him the card. They gave him the win. Haney goes for a shot there, misses that. He just did this. That was funny. Minute 10 to go here, round 11 to 12. There's nothing really that's happened in this 11th round, but I'd be giving it to Haney. I would be giving it to Haney. Oh, good couple of jabs there for Haney. That jab has been so beautiful from Haney in this fight, man. Just been so great. Has been so great. Goes for a left there, Kambosos. The crowd needs to get up and at him. Every time the crowd start cheering is when Kambosos has started going. 48 seconds to go here. Kambosos needs to land a big one. Oh, it's a good shot there from Haney, though. That was really nice. That was a really clinical shot there from Devin Haney. Then a good shot there from Kambosos. But that shot from Haney was fantastic. 30 seconds to go here, round 11 or 12. Kambosos comes forward there with the right here. We'll miss that one. Oh, Haney's going to miss that right. Fellows that one up with the left, though. He'll miss that left shot there. 20 seconds to go here. Haney's definitely winning this 11th round, 10-9. 15 seconds to go here. 15 seconds to go. Kambosos comes forward there. We will more than likely be going to the scorecards here. Haney running around right now. He's just not allowing him to have that potential knockout ability. That's an absolute 10-9 round there to Haney. There's no doubt in my mind that it's a 10-9 round to Haney. You cannot argue against that. So right now, I've got Haney in the lead. All right, guys, 1 round to go here. True Bro says George needs a TKO. Yep. Rodney says George has a power jab. Has a power jab. It's costing him. The jab is absolutely costing him. It's just too good here from Devin Haney in regards to being able to really utilize that reach advantage, utilize that jab, and preventing the war and the fight to come here to George Kambosos. You know, George, he comes in, he gets that dog fight going. He's going to probably win that fight. But Devin Haney, he's too clinical. He's a lot smarter in this fight right now. And he's really figuring out how to just prevent George from making it into that dog fight that they were obviously intending to find. Appreciate the moderators for getting around that in the chat and doing their job. You're doing an awesome job, guys. I appreciate you. And everyone here who is new, obviously hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We'll be here for as many boxing events as you guys want me to get around. Obviously, we do rugby league. We do all kinds of sports here. But here we go. Round 12. Round 12 is underway here. Let's get it. We need a knockout here for Kambosos, you would think. You would think we need a knockout here for Kambosos. 2 minutes and 55 to go here of the fight. This is for all of the belts right now. Kambosos is Haney is going to just move around here. You're not going to see him allow Kambosos to get a shot going here. And this is similar to what happened in the Paul Gallen versus Tsoye fight, but this fight, it's okay. You know, this fight makes sense because it's a genuinely big fight. That fight was just an entertainment fight. 2.5 minutes to go here, round 12 of 12. And Kambosos comes there with the left. He just needs to unload, bro. Kambosos just needs to go hard. Go hard or go home, man. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. But you just need to go hard for it right now. But I think oh, man, that's a good left and right there from Haney, man. Oh, he slipped over there. This is another problem that I've had with Kambosos in this fight. His footwork hasn't exactly been fantastic, but he goes in with the left and the right here. 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go here. Kambosos backs him up there, but it's going to be 2 minutes to go here, round 12 of 12. 2 minutes to go here, round 12 of 12. Haney goes to the jab. Yeah, he needs that home crowd right now. Oh, he goes to that shot there. I think the way this fight has gone too has really helped Devin Haney from those jitters, those early jitters that he did have. He was obviously, you could tell that he was very nervous walking out into the arena. But obviously he's been able to figure him out and do well here on this long distance fight as we currently speak after a minute and a half to go here for round 12. George, you think he needs a knockout right now. Oh, Haney goes for a big shot there. Minute 24 to go now. I'll go forward here. He's in the corner right now. George Kambosos trying to find a big blow, but he can't get it right now. He can't get it. Minute 10 to go. Haney is just not allowing him that moment. He's just not allowing him that space. Oi, 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 oi. 1 minute to go here, round number 12. It's been a great fight regardless, guys. Kambosos goes for a left, right. They do land. Haney goes for a left himself. He cannot get inside here still. You cannot complain about how this fight has been, though, guys. Even as Australian, you've got to respect your opponent. If Devin Haney wins this, he has been technically the better. It's absolutely the correct way to think about it with the jab. 40 seconds to go here. Devin Haney just has to survive, you would possibly think. Upcut there from Kambosos. 30 seconds to go here. You need a big shot here for Kambosos. Like, I can see a world where they still give it to Kambosos, but I'm just saying it's not very likely at all. It's not likely at all here. 20 seconds to go. They go over the top there. So 10 seconds to go now. Kambosos goes there for a right, misses that one. Can you imagine an uppercut that knocked him out now? 5 seconds to go here. You would, the control you'd have to give to Haney, man. I think that's a good fight there. I do think that Haney's going to win that fight there, guys. Let us know in the chat right now. Give us your opinion. Give us your opinion right now. Let us know in the chat. I think that control from that jab is what's won it for him. Haney talking a lot of shit right now, which is interesting. Like, look, I think that it is a win for Haney, but I could see a world where there is a rig here. But I'm just throwing out there, I think Haney has done enough there to prove that he's won that fight with that jab. Cooper Thompson says, got to give it to Haney. Respect to him. Kambosos in the rematch, though. Yeah, obviously there has to be a rematch here, and we'll be in Australia later on. True Bros is gonna wait for the Rob comments. Let's go, Haney. No, I think that the only Rob comments will come if Kambosos does win. And I could see a world where that does happen, and that would be a robbery. Because that jab has really obviously proven to be the winner there for Devin Haney in this fight. Sabella says Harry has outboxed, outpunched, outlanded George the whole fight. I would agree. I have given quite a few rounds there to Kambosos based on the 50-50 nature of what we understand to be boxing, but I also give those last 2 rounds there to Haney based on the control, which does give that lead to Haney in my personal opinion anyway. But I do think that the fight was closer than people are giving it credit for in a lot of those individual rounds. And you've got to look at the individual rounds to see that Kambosos did win a couple. Second, fourth, and fifth. And sixth, I would have lent with Kambosos. I think it was very even up until that halfway point, and then Haney just romped it home and really dictated the fight from that round 5, round 6 onwards. I really think round 6 and 7 onwards. I think that Haney clearly won from there on out. But up until then, I think that Kambosos was doing a fine job. I think he was doing a fine job before then. Aussie Key says Haney won, but still just give the draw. Zach says I want Georgie to get the upset win, but Haney, in my opinion, absolutely. Chill Winston says I want to see how George responds if Haney gets it. I think George seems like he's very understanding right now. I know he's celebrating or not. I think he would understand. Skank says, who pushed the fight? Kambosos wins. Well, that's the thing, man. It comes down to the hometown. You know, Pacquiao won that fight against Jeff Horn, and they gave it to Jeff Horn. Just throwing it out there, guys. I'm just throwing it out there, guys. Be very, very careful. Be very careful guaranteeing this. I think Haney wins. Haney deserves to win, you would assume, but I'm just throwing it out there. We know what boxing does. We know boxing, and I'm just throwing it out there. Be careful. I've seen plenty of robberies in the past. I don't know if I'd celebrate like crazy, though. I might, but like, it'd be a little bit hollow. It would be a little bit hollow, but like I think Georgie was better than a lot of people are giving credit for, but in the same sense, I do have Haney win that fight, yeah. The only man says, I feel like even if Kambosos loses, he still did the country proud. He did, absolutely. Absolutely he did. And there will be a rematch here between these two guys. There will be a rematch later on in the year. And it will be in probably Sydney. Cepello says, the rounds I watched, Haney's jab really stood at Kambosos up and kept him from becoming offensive. And add to that Haney's footwork, absolutely, and walking towards Kambosos' weak side. It's a masterclass performance. I agree. I agree. True Bro says, Haney won 100% no robbery. I'm throwing it out there. There is always potential of a robbery in boxing. I'm not saying Haney robs Kambosos here. Haney should win this fight. Haney should win this fight. I'm just saying, we know what boxing judges can do. We know it. I've seen way worse. Way worse. Young man says Haney's movement and jabs were on point. Josh says, will there be a rematch? I heard on TV there was a contract clause for it. Yes, there will be a rematch for it. There will be a rematch no matter what. There will be a rematch no matter what. Unless Kambosos won, but it's not. Surely you couldn't do it. You surely couldn't do it. Alrighty, here we go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're around here. Do not forget, if you're obviously a rugby league fan, we're going to be doing the Roosters versus Raiders game in about an hour and a half time. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. After 12 rounds, we go to the scorecards. Zoltan and Yeti. They both, two guys scored at 116, 112. You can't be giving that to Kambosos. 118 and 110. You have to be giving that to Devin Haney. Unanimous decision. It's going to be Devin Haney here. Here we go. Universally undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney. There you go. Devin Haney does win, guys. And new Devin Haney does win. Really respectful there from the Australian side there to congratulate that. Devin Haney does win by UD. And there we go, guys. That is the correct result. That is absolutely the correct result there. Devin Haney does win that fight. He just outclassed on the jab. Very good work there by Devin Haney. And he will get that victory there, guys. Let's go and update that scorecard. You got to give respect to Haney, guys. I don't care if you're Australian. Don't give me that bullshit that Kambosos won that. You got to be respectful, and you've got to say who was the better fighter in that fight. Now, we will see. We will get to see Kambosos come back and fight for fight those belts again, because he does have the rematch clause there, guys. He does have the rematch clause. But for the time being, you got to understand and admit that Haney did win that based on the fact that his jab was too good, he was too clinical, and he was able to prevent Kambosos from really getting the job done. Young Yanni Mavita says, Haney too good today, but Kambosos will be back. Absolutely. Justin Takowski says, see you in an hour and a half of the NRL. Absolutely, my guy. Dasmate says, good fight, though. George Ball says, if you jab, you win. That's boxing, man. You know, everyone wants that big punch. But when you've got someone like a Devin Haney who can just really work you around with that jab, and can really just Ben Bugman says no rematch happening. Gotta be joking. It's in the clause. It's in the contract, my guy. It's in the contract. So Devin Haney can't avoid it. It is literally in the contract that if Devin Haney won, that George Kambosos does get the rematch clause. It is what it is. So, you know, Devin Haney can try and fight the bigger fish to fry your life, Ben Barker music, but it is in the contract. So, Devin Haney will have to fight George Kambosos again, and there you go. Yeah, Zach's man looked shook as going in too. Exactly right. He did look scared. It was a fact. He did look super, really nervous, but obviously he was able to get through those nerves and won it in the end. Cooper Johnson says, hope they have the rematch in Sydney or Brisbane. I think they probably will, mate. I think Sydney probably will be the go. I think Sydney will probably be the go, man. But Suncorp will be great to see as well. Josh Shabell says, Haney all day. Kambosos fought well. Thanks, brother, for the commentary. Queensland, let's go. Appreciate it, dude. We'll be doing the Origin on Wednesday. We'll be streaming Origin on Wednesday, which should be good. Obviously, we're doing the Roosters Raiders game later on today. Yeah, look, I'm super I'm super happy that this was a good fight, long fight, and it wasn't just a round one kind of knockout there. And Georgie Kambosos did us proud. So we're going to stick around here and wait for what they're going to talk about, guys, because they will obviously do the post-fight announcements and whatnot. So stick around here as we wait for probably the next 10, 15 minutes as they obviously talk about what's going to happen next. Kobe says 24 tries today. Rodney says at least 2 tries. Daniel says, I think I have to miss Origin because of work. Feels bad. Oh, dearie me, bro. Dearie me. JB Valentine says, good game plan, good call, rematch. Yeah. It was a good game plan. I appreciate it for the good call. Justin Takowski says, let's hope the Yoosters don't suck on the Yoosters tonight. The Shooksters, gee whiz. But look at Devin Haney there. He's got all the belts. He has unified the belts for the first time since 1990. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You got to give it to him, man. Someone says Javante David would smack up Haney, in my opinion. Guys, there's a lot to go on here, but here we go. Devin Haney, the 8th fighter in the 4-belt era, become the undisputed champion of the world. How does that sound? All praise to Allah. Allahu Akbar. This is what he's saying right now. It's quite a scene, quite obviously. What did it mean to have the man who's holding you and the belt, your father, Bill, arrive here overnight for this fight? If he didn't get in, it might have been different, but in the same sense, Haney was just so good, man. He just wanted his dad here. Big moment for both of us. We both dreamed it since we started out. We wanted to be the best. And it would have hurt me to come to this without him, so I'm so thankful. I thank God, and obviously Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, sorry. Ricky L says, wasn't his night good effort though? Yeah, absolutely. You looked very comfortable from early on. Oh, well, no. Well, no, I disagree with that one. He definitely looked very nervous until about the second round. Yeah. He took that last round off, yeah. That was a smart fight, yeah, it was. He knew what he would do, how he would do it. I handicapped him of his best things. He wanted to land the overhand right. He wanted to the big left hook. I handicapped him. I was fighting both ways. When I go to the left, I'd get his right hand. He couldn't hit me with either one of them. You both signed up to do this twice. We'll see you back here later in the year. If it's meant for it to happen, Allah wants it to happen, I'll be back. Well, it's in the contract, mate, so you have to do it. It's in the contract, mate. You have to do it, my guy. I take my hat off to him because he's a true warrior. Anyone who steps in the ring, I respect. There's nothing but respect. Even though he got disrespectful, I say the gentleman. He did say true to himself, Devin Haney, through the pre-fight. Want to thank all of Australia and George Kambosos and George for giving me the shot. A lot of these so-called champions, they wouldn't give me my shot, but George was a true champion and he gave me my shot. So thank you for this, is what Devin Haney is saying. Tremendous jobby today. Okay, now we're going to hear what Kambosos has to say here. ZDT says he suffocated Kambosos' attack, absolutely. Nate Jason, sounds like Haney already making excuses for a rematch. That's interesting. Yeah, but it's in the contract. So if Kambosos asks for it, or says it, they have to do it. Wasn't the way? Okay, so Kambosos now. Yeah, look, this is amazing for the sport, amazing for this country. At the end of the day, I want to take the best test, the harder test, and I've got to give him my full respect for his victory today and let him have his time, and then we'll do it again. I have to implement a few things, but I thought the was very close. I'm not going to wreck his moment. I'll have my moment last November. My moment was wrecked, and I know how it feels, and I'll see you very soon. Yeah, his moment was wrecked by old mate. Making weight was concerned. Was that a factor in the decision? No, that was definitely not a factor. He just boxed his game. He moved. He didn't really want to come to the fight too much, and that's his game, so you got to respect it. I'm going to change a few things, and then we'll get him back to the end of this year. Let him have his moment. All respect to him, and thank you to everybody in Australia and Greece and the world. I'll take the risk. I fight the best of the best, and at the end of the day, I came here to fight him. Not many wanted to fight him, but I gave him a shot straight away, and I'm sure we'll do it again. The right hand now the right hand Teofimo Lopez that worked at Madison Square Garden didn't land too much today. That was an issue for you. He responds. Worked it to the body a few times, but he had a smart game and he held a lot. He did what he had to do to win. You have to do what you have to do to win. Today, they gave him the decision, but I'm sure it will change when we get it on again. But respect to him and respect to boxing. You fight the best. Winners or draw, that's what it's about. You know, screw what protecting the records, and I'm always about fighting the best, and I gave him a shot, and we'll do it again. That's really, really respectful there from Kambosos. Now about the rematch. We'll do it again later this year. I gave him this shot. If I didn't give him his shot, he's going to give him... Yeah, basically they're going to do it again. I will get my shot again. 2-time. It has been a fabulous week of boxing in Melbourne. There you go. All right, guys, that's it. Alrighty, guys. Yo Troy says, someone, what's that dude's nickname? I'm not so sure. Nate J says, sounds like Haney already making excuses. Justin Tarkowski says, what is he talking about? His moment was wrecked. Oh, with the Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez and his family, and that moment was wrecked because they didn't appreciate that he got smacked in that fight. So Teofimo Lopez ruined the moment there because basically Teofimo Lopez was a dickhead. But this fight, obviously, Kambosos here and Haney really respectful to each other. And it's great to see. That's what boxing's all about, man. That's what boxing's all about. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off for now. I'll be back in about an hour's time for the next game, which I'll be streaming, is the Canberra Raiders versus Sydney Roosters. I appreciate you guys, as usual, for tuning in. Obviously, we'll be streaming another fight in about a week's time. What's the date today? It's the 5th of June. On the 15th of June, I'll be streaming Justice Hooney versus Goodall, guys. So definitely get around here for that boxing fight. Obviously, we've got some UFC events coming up soon as well. We've got the Rugby League, we've got State of Origin on Wednesday. Get around that one. And I will see you guys in about an hour's time. So hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Always Aussie, 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 baby. Get around your nation. Support your nation. He gave it his all tonight. Unfortunately, he lost. The better man did win that fight, but as we have been speaking about, he does have the rematch clause, and we will see this fight again. So look forward to it. But alright, guys, appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.